right, and I am live. Good evening, everybody. It is Friday, January 3rd, 2019. Let me just get a few things adjusted here as we move into 2020, the year of the BBW. Okay, let me get this thing set here. All right, bear with me a minute, everybody. I am working it. I'm endeavoring this as I speak here. Let me get this set. What a nightmare. A million buttons you have to put. It used to be so easy when you could just go live from YouTube. Yes, it's a Daisy Dukes kind of night tonight. I almost felt like springtime today. I was so happy. I just wanted to throw off all my clothes and just run naked up a tree. Okay, here we go. Let's get to the, let's do this. Let's get our thumbnail. And we'll have a few laughs tonight. Let's upload our thumbnail. Oh, Lord. Let's try not to put the X-rated one. Thank you. There we go. One day I hit the wrong one on. All right, there we go. All right, let's get that up there. And let's get back to our basic. Let's have some fun tonight. Somebody said, Rosie, the Rancho is too darn comfy. You ain't never going to get rid of Marshall over there. Let me see here. All right, Troll-A-Rama should be okay. Did that? Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see if I can find the stream now. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? I know you guys are out there. Come on, man. How am I supposed to find this sucker? Let's see. There it is. Finally, I get a link. Thank you, QNR GOL 252-653-R27. Thank you. There we go. And good evening, everybody. I am here, Hot Frog. We got your boxes today. Yay. Guess what we're going to do tomorrow morning? Mr. and Mrs. Hop Frog sent a little something to the Rancho. Thank you. No, the pie is cooling off. Welcome to Friday Night Lights. Somebody's like, Rosie, the Rancho's too comfortable and Marshall ain't never going to be leaving. He's going to be a permanent resident of California. It's crazy over there. I don't know how long our Streamlabs is going to go. Greetings, Johnny West. Can't believe you are awake. Hello, Joel. What are you going to do with the meringue? What we did, Donna, was take that meringue, put it on whip that to a high gloss and stiff texture, pipe that into, created a little bag with with a Ziploc bag, pipe that onto the cookie sheets, and we should have about, what, 16 meringue cookies at about midnight. It's going to take 2 hours, 2.5 hours at 200 degrees to cook them. 4 scores. Yeah, the Christmas tree is gone. The dead tree is gone. Actually, that tree did really well. How you doing, Miguel? You going to go to sleep? All right, see you tomorrow. Hello, Leanne. Hot Frog, thank you for your kindness. That's so sweet of you. We're looking forward to opening our boxes tomorrow. I'm going to get Missy out with me, and we are going to give them opening. Both of our trees are still up. I only got a few decorations left to go. I just want to push the Motorola back. Made a few poop dumps on the pan. Hey, it looked pretty good. Hey, Foodie Beauty, how are you? Day 3. Day 3. We're coming up on what? I don't know. 3 days? 24, 48, 72 hours of no smoking. Hey! Yay! Smoke free. Was there a tree toss off the roof, Rosie? Oh boy, let's have a. So you're making meringue cookies? I thought meringue would melt in the oven. Nope. If you beat that to a stiff consistency, it's going to hold up very well. You just pipe it out, flavor that. We used some almond extract, and it worked. I think it worked really well. Thumbs up are appreciated. You can see the haters are always bad at night because they don't have to work on the next day. They're on home leave forever with all their maladies and problems and everything. So let's hit that thumbs up button here today. Thank you guys. You know why? Because haters are always on the job because that's what they're made of. Just hate. So happy Friday night to you. Mm-mm-mm. Jake, great job. Good, Melina. Don't ever take up smoking. It's a good thing. Trying to lose weight, so I know how hard it is to give up something. Well, I'm trying to make sure that I don't gain weight too, Foodie Beauty. Sometimes when you give up something like drinking, then, or not drinking, but smoking, it's very easy to substitute something else that is craving in nature. Thank you. It's amazing that haters come out of the woodwork. Why? Because they hate their own lives. They hate who they are. They come on, they push that thumbs up, they push that thumbs down button as if it really matters in the world of YouTube. And that I find the most funny of all. The amount of jealousy, the amount of rage that's out there, it just spans the whole spectrum of mental health issues and just self-loathing. So I think it's very fascinating. I was reading a book the other day about social media and people that are consistently negative on social media, and I felt bad when I was done reading it. Yeah, usually in sandwich shops and recycling places, exactly. So can't sleep is one. The best thing about quitting smoking is how much better you smell. Exactly, exactly, and how much better I sleep. And I tell you the truth, I can't afford $300 a month pumping out for smokes. It's just too much. Being a 2-year ex-smoker, I smell and people wonder if I smelled like that. Thank you, Raylene. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, Marshall had to go fix himself. Yeah, hate gives people a high, and it's kind of sad. That somebody that generally pulls positive like I do still has a core of people, and the only thing you can chalk it up to is just plain jealousy at this point in time. But it is what it is. I finally had to come to that sad conclusion here on YouTube. See what you started. Oh, thank you. You like this top? Yeah, this is the one that got me in trouble in Vegas. I was going into Denny's, and some black woman's like, "Say what? You wearing that?" Going, I had my Daisy Dukes going into Danny. She's like, "Oh hell, baby! Oh hell, honey! Oh yeah, yeah." It was pretty doggone funny. Oh man. Anyway, I didn't. But that's what I'm saying. If people, that's what this. I was reading this book called "Social Media Warriors," and it's just how much different people become when they can hide behind the anonymity of a chat room. But I took to Converse sort of thing that it's amazing to me that when people can be anonymous, they can still come on and be positive, which really shocks me sometimes that some people they're still very positive, even though nobody will ever know who they are, even though they don't post up any content. They just show up at the chat every day and they're happy and I can't believe people like that. I mean, it's amazing to me, especially on a place like Boyd where there's so much of a cauldron of dislike on a daily basis and just ragging on people and things. It just amazes me. You look like the little country girl. All you need is a cowboy hat and boots. You know, I got to get some boots. I got to get some boots for 2020. Denny's dress code. That's it. Hey, Kim, how are you tonight? How long does meringue stay in the oven? 2 to 2.5 hours at 200 degrees. You want these things to be cooked through, and they're going to be firm, and they're going to have a, I don't want to say crunchy, but a stiff texture when you eat them. Uh, yeah, there you go. Hot Frogs that says, I used to think that Denny's laminated their menus, but found out it was just a random. Missy Jen is asleep. She goes to bed early, so I think Marshall will be along later. Hello, Sarah. Nice to see you. It was nice. Yeah, social media is cruel. It's sad, but over time, the community here evolved into a place where it became also a meeting point with for people that had, and I had to face it, severe mental health issues that are on disability that bring their own illnesses into places like chat streams and stuff like that that are very heavily medicated, pill poppers, and just strung out people and people on all kinds of social anxiety meds. Hey, I don't have anything against it if you need it, but if it becomes a meeting place for people that are dealing with those issues, it takes a heavy toll on other people too in the community that don't have, alcoholism, drug abuse, and all that. Boots, yeah, what kind of boots? Are you looking forward to chooching in the future? Yeah, Johnny West, I am. I definitely am looking forward to. Because it's like, let me give you an example. Foodie Beauty, she's a big time channel, okay? She obviously does. She'll do a video or hangout. She'll get 4 to 5 thousand views like nothing. She's a very followable, very relatable person. Do you know what happened when I when she came into my chat? Do you know that some people took the opportunity to write me and to start to diss on her and her channel? And I always write back to the people and I say, look, why should my relationship be like polluted because of the relationship that you claim others had with this person? Can't I have somebody come into my chat fresh to me, and can I not have a good relationship with that person? Of course, you never hear back from the people because they carry around an agenda with them, and I think that's kind of yeah. Yeah, and I got a whole song and dance. I'm not going to disclose. The person has a right to their opinion. I would never put it out there or cause a problem. But they want to make sure, since you're new to the person, that you're invested in all the drama. And that's not. Hey, Jai Hayes, there's another guy. How you doing, Jai? Right in the middle of the fight, man, with the FDA and other stuff. I can't believe what's going on, man. You really pack them in to your chats. Nice to see you. Foodie says, thanks for forming your own opinion. Well, what choice do we have? It's like I'm not going to go do research and development and figure out that Foodie Beauty is, supposedly shady beauty. Can I not, shady person, can I not take Foodie Beauty on her own kindness when she came into my chat, like Jai Hayes and other people? But people will take a chance to poison the well and bring in from, oh, go look at this channel and this channel and all that. I think everybody has a right to form their own personal relationship with somebody without having to have a whole backstory of clutter. Just like the letter J. A. J. A. Yeah, I'm always saying that wrong, Jay. How you doing? I was watching you eat the other day. Me or someone? Damn. Was I being a pig? Yeah, Hot Frog said, I've heard how bad this person is or that person is. Stay away from them. I've found these terrible folks are actually pretty nice. And the other people are insecure and jealous. You can see it in the thumbs down here. People that don't have the courage to express an opinion because they hide behind that anonymity, but still derive great mental pleasure from hitting a thumbs up or a thumbs down button. Little do they know that in the YouTube algorithm, it doesn't count for anything at all, but it makes them feel better. I have no idea, Donnie, Donna, what happened, but I just thought I would just use with the prime rib. Jeez, like Rosie, you are a pig. How you doing, G Mangos? Nice to see you. I'm really quite taken with JH. I mean, I'm this is good sense of humor, lovely lady. Shout out to Captain Caveman. Where is the bikini? I just finished baking on the Rosie McNamara channel. I had the black electrical tape bikini on, making the chocolate cream pie and the meringue cookies. Michaela, you can always message me at I can make it like new at gmail.com. You know who else I reestablished communication with today? Remember my girl Alpine Gulch over in Cheyenne, Wyoming? We've finally been texting back and forth again. I think you're going to see her on the streams. So, good thing. Good thing. So I'm always glad when I see people in the thumbs down because I know they're out there, they're gritting their teeth and they're so angry with themselves. It kind of gives me a kind of an inverse sort of pleasure with that. Yeah, I know that, Michaela. I found that out in the last week when I started following his live stream. I don't know anything about the FDA. I don't know anything about vaping, but I do know if somebody like Jay is so passionate that they can have 1,000 people on a chat stream. Thank you, Jay Hayes. Thank you, my friend. If you can have 1,000 people on a chat stream and with a topic as narrow, now a lot of people do vape. I will say that we've woo. Thank you, Jay Hayes. A lot of people um, do do the vaping and things like that, but it just astounded me to see somebody with such command of the subject, all versed in the FDA rules and regulations. And Michaela, you're into vaping and stuff, and it seems to me that vaping is starting to come under a lot of pressure right now from the FDA. That who knows? I mean, there's a lot of vested interest in things. You can see that the tobacco companies might have a vested interest. You can see that the health nuts might have a vested interest. So it's a very small niche, Jay. But you really take it to the nth degree, man, which kind of really blew me away. The pie looked great. Watching Marshall help and how excited he was really was great to watch. You get people involved. It's like doing, finger painting or working with glue in kindergarten, right? It's like learn by doing. Hold that mixer a little lower. Yes, that's perfect. Hey Dustin, how you doing? Here comes Marshall now. So he had a good time. I like to get Marshall involved in the life here on the Rancho. The pie looked good. If you didn't see it on Rosie McNamara channel, I was in the black electrical tape teeny weeny bikini tonight. I had a good time, ably assisted by
Yeah.
by by Marshall there. And how you doing, Marshall? All right, pull it on up there, brother. There we go. So yeah, here we go. So I want to thank you guys, Jay, for being around tonight, and also Foodie Beauty. Thank you. Um, yeah, Jay, you must know Michaela. She does a lot of stuff. Big pharma and the tobacco industry definitely have a vested interest in vaping. You never smoked, did you? Ever?
No, I never smoked. I
Ever
tried
was
to.
tempted in high school or anything to be a smoker?
I I man, you know what? When I was my dad used to smoke Marlboro Red,
I use cream of tartar. Yes,
and
yeah, Marlboro. Yeah.
yeah, he was very lean and trim. He was probably 170, 180 pounds, when he smoked.
No, he can't. Well, he does sing, Jay.
And good looking man, my dad in the 80s.
We're caught in a trap.
And I never liked the
Hey,
the
Dawn.
smell of smoke. So I used to take my dad's cigarettes and hide them under the mattress.
Oh,
And he quit for me. My dad especially
wow.
quit for me. And when he quit, he started eating a lot. He started gaining weight. He went from like 180 to like 250 pounds. He just
Yeah.
had to replace something with the nicotine.
RB Fat Cat, you're so cute, honey. I love you, doll.
And yeah, so
Yeah, that's one thing I don't want to do is increase. You notice I haven't increased my food consumption
right.
because if you start
Something.
going that way, then you can really blow up. And
so to replace it with
beach
something.
season's coming up, man. It's even
Right.
though it's the year of the BBW. Thank you, Captain Caveman. You look smoking
Yeah.
hot tonight. Thank you, Captain Caveman. Yeah, we'll get Marshall to sing, Jay. I don't even know what his favorite Elvis song
I've been
is.
singing a lot of Assyrian
You've
lately.
done a lot of Assyrian stuff. Haile Hadu Bagina, which means get those legs up in the air.
That's his message, huh?
Rosie, you looking smoking hot tonight.
Thank you, sweetie pie. I think that's pretty funny when I hear
I've been
Marshall
doing
out there
this Assyrian
singing
slow dance song.
on his Facebook.
خسم حبه دي هلقاتي.
You see, Jay Hayes is like, what did I fall into?
But I've been singing these songs, but I sound good singing Assyrian.
Yeah, you sound more natural singing Assyrian.
Really?
Yeah.
This is my natural tongue. But anyways, no,
We're
Rosie.
caught in a trap.
What was in my
Hey,
mind?
Juice, what's up? Yeah, I do. Believe me, Juice, I've not increased my food consumption one bit here. I'm very careful about that. I'm drinking the same as I'm drinking, but you already heard him sing over there, huh?
Yeah. So the about my dad when you brought up the smoking.
Somebody said you're too comfortable on the Rancho.
Yeah.
They want me to
the ranch.
Put you out on the street now.
The thing with Rosie, do we have to have those lights on? Those lights are blinding.
Yeah, walk the line.
Can I turn those lights off?
Light?
Over
Marshall, everything you complain about.
Man, you
say I'm blind. I
even...
have no night vision, and you have like ultra night vision.
I know.
Yeah, you can go turn that
it's
off.
it's just blinding me. I just can't. It's just something that I just.
Welcome to my world, Jay.
She's always got too many lights on. She's always got. I just can't handle it. It's just blinding.
Hey, Craig. Yeah, Jay and Foodie Beauty have discovered the bottom of YouTube. Butterbean, there we go.
There you go.
I walked a line.
Oh, this is much better now.
I will.
I
keep a close eye on this heart of mine.
Okay.
Yeah, my favorite future BBW. There you doing, Gypsy. It's the year of
it's so much better now.
BBW. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Better now?
Better. So much
You
better.
don't like that when I tip that down. Like,
oh man, I can't. No, can you put that? No, I can't do that. She's got so much. It's like Rosie is you can take a fluorescent light or a halogen bulb and put it
like a hospital type of.
Yeah, it's just what? It's just like she had those on over there. Those are the lights she's got on her ceiling there. They're like the directional lights. They look nice, but they're blinding. It's like having a flashlight on your face. It's just I don't like it's just too much light. It's just too much.
I don't know. It's always kind of the way I like things to be. I always like things to be kind of bright.
You know when you're sitting in a parking lot, Rosie, and you're sitting
You
in your
know,
vehicle.
George Nestor says that he is at the Syrian Club in Chicago. Nestor. Is that a Nestor or is that an Assyrian name?
I don't know who he is. I have no idea.
Yeah, he said, you're too comfortable here on the
On the Rancho?
Rancho. You've got to get back to Devon Avenue in
Devon
the
Avenue.
streets of Chicago, man.
Yeah.
Waiting for you at the Syrian
You
Club.
know, but you know what was in my mind now, Rosie? If you think about it, I was thinking, you know, a lot of, you know, we always know you have a lot of women watching.
Yeah,
A lot of women.
80% now. Yeah.
Yeah, and now it was the one thing that was in my mind that I wanted to kind of talk about was online shopping. Okay, now there's a reason I want to talk about it, right?
Okay.
Okay, you know, back in the '70s and '80s and '90s, before the internet, QVC was big. Remember? Everybody used to buy.
HSN Home Shopping Network.
That was big
QVC.
time. Remember
Yeah,
that? Everybody
yeah.
used to order from that, right? But now it's the internet, right?
Right.
So, but this is the point that I'm trying to make, right? You know, when you buy something off the internet, it's going to be cheaper than the store, 100%.
Yeah.
The problem is, and you have to find the product online. So, for example,
Do you find that challenging? I find it pretty easy.
I find it challenging when it comes to automotive items, when it comes to RV items, like that window trim for my orders.
Oh man, I absolutely love your thank you. Litter is not kind, just shooting the trash. Are you an old boy? No, no, I'm not. I guess you're old boy. Thank you, John. No, we're not. We're just friends. Woo! There we go. That'll light it up. Yeah, it's big time.
Rosie, I absolutely love your shows. Literally. It's not commentary, it's just shooting the trash. Are you an old boy together?
I guess that's. Oh,
I've told before people that I consider Rosie like a mother.
I'm like a mother figure. Thank you, Jay. Awful sweet. Thank you.
So yeah,
There's RV Debs. Yeah, I'm significantly older than. He'll make sure to tell you how much older I am.
yeah.
Thank you, Jay. He's waiting for me to.
But the point I was.
He's waiting for me to drop off. You think maybe did I put you in the will for a chunk of the Rancho?
I don't think you did.
The
But
son I never had.
the son you never had. But I just think.
Thank
that,
you, Jay. No, I am. What do we call it? Single and ready to mingle.
Right.
You know?
Well, we'll get into Rosie, but I just wanted to make
Yeah, I
this
like
point.
that. Are you and the old boy, the old bean together?
I just wanted to make this point about online shopping. Have you guys ever have you ever been anybody have you ever been in a position where you're looking for something, you want to get a better deal on it online,
Yeah.
but you don't know the model number. You can't find. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Don't you think most people go in? They'll do storefront shopping, then they'll come home,
Come
and they'll
home.
plug that
if it's in
into-
the store, if the item is in the store,
Well,
sometimes
let's say Best Buy. Don't they compete with like
Amazon
Amazon
and
and
Google.
Walmart? You know, so.
But I don't know. It's just.
So can you get upset? Call you. He or she the other day. Chad was doing. Oh, it doesn't bother me at all, Jay. I really consider myself sort of third gendered, kind of like half and half. I'm extremely happy though with female packaging, but kind of a male can do persona on the inside. Kind of an unusual blend, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think.
Not girly girl, but
Narce calls Rosie a trans lesbian. Rosie is a.
Yeah, I just live life, Jay. I just have a good time. To me, it's about the person. It's about whether it's male or female. I'm like this. It's just like it's all on the individual person. I think that's the beauty of being who I am. Is I don't have any.
You're more of a
problem with
pansexual.
gender yeah, pansexual.
Right, that's
exactly.
what Rosie is.
Yeah, he's always okay. You know, I mean, Marshall has his own likes and things in life and everything else. Yeah, that's what I say. So I'm different. Things don't bother me on the things don't bother me. I mean, I've been through the mill from 2015 onward. I feel like I've kind of earned my wings and carved out my own niche. The worst thing you can do is try to follow in the footsteps of what people want you to believe is the only right path towards transgenderism or whatever. Well, that doesn't fit what the model is. I don't have a model. I do what I want to. I do what I, yeah, fuck it. That's it. Be happy. And I think that's the way Marshall does. No, no, Jay, it's cool. I'm glad. I have a lot of videos about my, about being what I consider third gender. And I'm also proud of, I'm not one of those people that hides pride in physical appearance. I like to have good development, a sound mind and a sound body and all those kind of Greek attributes.
But you said that you prefer to be said yes, ma'am, or prefer
Well,
to
of
be
course you do. You don't, but plenty
as a
of,
transgender.
of course. It's look at the packaging. It's a little hard to be called dude when you're, you know. Yeah, that's it, Katie. Rosie is just Rosie. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Yeah, I just laugh the insults off exactly. It never bothered me at all. You see the haters continue to pile up because they're miserable within their own lives. And that's what gives me great joy when I close my eyes at night, how happy I am. Yeah, he just appeared the other night, and I was just blown away. And I went to watch a couple of his live streams. The dude's got 1,000+ people that watch him talk about vaping.
Is that the vape guy?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the vape
that's the
guy.
vape
It's
guy. Okay,
probably
yeah.
yeah, trans women aren't real women, but whatever, enjoy it, bro. You keep hiding behind that name and appear for the first time. You have the courage of a cockroach. But welcome to the
So what
chat.
is this channel about again, Rosie? It's about vaping.
Vaping.
Okay.
I would consider this guy like a superstar of vaping.
Vaping. Okay.
You talk about a kind of a narrow subject, but a lot of people vape because they want to stop smoking. Corey
Right.
vaped for a lot of years, and people vape, and like I went over and I was like, wow, I popped into the chat the other day and I don't, I'm as useless in a vape chat as tits on a bowl.
Right.
What am I?
What are you going to talk about?
What am I gonna?
I have a
talk
question.
about?
I have a
And
question
he was
for.
still nice to me when vape. I don't know. Yeah, he's just a nice person, Johnny West, and I mean, I dig Speed. Yeah, he's been a nice, giving some tips my way, and I appreciate it.
I have a
I
question
tell
for
people
Jay
that
Hayes.
if you look at your dude, yeah, there you go, Jay.
I have a question for Jay Hayes. What is your opinion of hookah? Do vaping people like hookah?
Yeah,
I think they do.
I sure do got him, and I got that nice face.
I think they go hand in hand, right? The vape people and hookah people.
Well, I'd be interested if he, because I did hookah with your nephew.
With Narsa, yeah.
Yeah, Narsa came here and I did hookah, and I could have taken it or leaved it, but it was okay. Hey, how you doing, Dancing Dawn? Yeah, I'd be interested what Jay Hayes thinks of what he thinks of hookah.
Because all these vape stores sell hookah, it goes hand in hand together, I guess. I don't know. I mean, people.
Yeah, that's right. Enjoy it, bro. I got the balls and I know how to use them, my friend. Unlike you, who hides behind your, just give him the old boot there, Juice. Send the worm back to the field. The hookah's terrible for you. The coals are super toxic. Yeah, I was using, I can't remember what they had, a blueberry and they had an orange. But he says the coals are very toxic.
That's what they use to warm the hookah up, is the coals.
Yeah, you put the coals on and then you put the, the tobacco, the flavored tobaccos on top of that. So.
What if you change the coals to like a natural lump charcoal, like what you would cook your barbecue with?
I have no idea. I'm not enough of an expert.
I don't know. I'm
I
not a.
love your blue hair. I got blue hair. Oh, Chris. I forgot I had that last night. Yeah. Oh yeah, the blue hair. I was the space girl from Planet Triple X. Yes.
A lot of
Yeah,
places that
Jay,
sell.
if you're not familiar with my Rosie McNamara channel, yeah. So that's my kind of adult spin. Thank you, Mindy May. Thank you. Uh, well, Cheryl says vape juice in Canada is not regulated by anyone. Easy way to kill a whole lot of people. Well, I guess you'd have to. I never even thought about that. Somebody could put out some toxic vape juice and wipe out just a ton of people. I don't know. Won't work the same, Elvis. Okay. I don't know. Fundy says I make my own vape juice. Okay, well, that's good.
So Rosie, I mean, this guy's a big YouTuber,
Yeah.
Jay. What is there laws on vape?
Well, that's
Can
what
people
I don't know
can
enough
people vape
about it.
anywhere, or is it like is there a law on it, or can people vape anywhere, or is there
Yeah,
laws
I
against it?
don't know what rules and regulations.
There is on vape.
16-year-old boy had a double lung transplant from vaping. I would have to wonder why that kid was vaping to begin with. You know, good lord. Yeah, Murphy's like I'll stick to a doobie. Woo.
Yeah, I
I'm
wonder
not.
what the
Yeah,
laws
thank
are
you,
on that, but
Chris. Love Space Girl. I just have to wonder myself.
people just
I
buy it
know
and do it at
nothing
home.
about the regulation in the United
People
States of
buy it and do
vaping.
it at home like hookah, but I'm wondering what the
Yeah,
laws are on it. Like,
because I loved hookah, man. That was great. Fix itchy eye.
same as
Yes,
smoking
again.
rules? Cheryl S.
My
says,
space girl from Planet Triple X can fix whatever ails you. That's for sure. So, a lot of people vape on the side chat here. I know Michaela does really big time vaping too. It's called Rosie McNamara channel. I have Rosie O'Kelly, Rosie Murphy, and Rosie McNamara. And you know, Marshall is Elvis Travels
so does this guy
channel.
have panels, live chats, or is he
No, it's just
recorded?
solo artists.
He's just
He'll sit
recordings.
out there and do live chats and interact. He had over 1,000 people the other day. He
Oh,
had
so
the
he does do
slow
live
mode
chats.
on. Yeah, he
Oh,
does live chats and stuff. So yeah, big time. 21. Yeah, they do check it just your age on that. Oh, vaping is treated like smoking. Hmm.
I guess I don't know. I mean, what the rules are on it.
All I know is I bit the bullet on December 31st. We finished that stream that night, and I never picked up a smoke again after that. They're still sitting on top of the microwave with the lighter. There's really, I don't know. If I had Rosie, I would just stand looking at my boobs all day. That's what I do. I just look at them all day long. Mrs. Zombie, how are you? Hey, Vicky, how are you? Cheryl said I smoke because I read the package and know what I'm ingesting. Cheryl, even though I quit smoking, I still like really support your right to smoke and be a smoker. Nothing at all. Yeah, there you go. Jay just discovered the Rosie McNamara. um, yeah, if you like
Oh,
teeny weeny bikinis, well, you're right there. So anyway, uh, you never smoked. You never picked up. Nobody ever offered you one in the high
no,
school.
no, not really.
Huh,
Never, no.
plus your dad smoked. You
My,
probably didn't like the
no,
smell
I
of
don't
it.
like the
So.
smell of it. No, no, I don't like the
How
smell
did
of
you
it.
and Marshall meet? We met years ago on Drury's RV Hangouts. Marshall was, yeah, I paid enough for my boobs. Yes, I did. Marshall was, I thought he was pretty fast. He'd be, was it a single wide or double wide?
I think you're just going so far back that people don't even know what you're talking
I'm
about.
not allowed
Most
to
of these,
talk about.
now I'm saying
You know.
most of these people
I saw
are
this
new
guy
Jews.
standing on a chair in the kitchen in his single wide or double wide, talking about no shirt on, you oh so turkey neck pencil neck geek. He was doing the whole thing. No, I'm just gonna keep the way I am. I like being third gendered. Jay, to tell you the truth.
Does he know
Somebody
about?
once said somebody once said I'm like a Swiss Army knife. I got all the parts that you could.
Does he know about Missy Jen?
I'm not sure if he does. Missy Jen lives here too. She's post-op.
I don't think he knows about her. Or
No,
maybe
I
he
think
doesn't know about
he's just coming to the
community.
community. Katie says cigarette smoke messes up my allergies. Bad. Have you ever met any celebrities? That's a
In my
good
life,
question.
yes. In about the year of 1989 or 90, somewhere around there, me and my dad were at the Arlington Hotel in Hot Springs, Arkansas, and I was celebrating my birthday, and this was when Bill Clinton was governor, and I met Hillary Clinton and Chelsea, and they were at the Arlington Hotel at the seafood buffet, and
Thank you,
Hillary
Jay.
came and shook my hand and said happy birthday, and I met.
Happy birthday, Marshall. Was
Yeah.
that your?
Yeah, and I looked into her eyes, and she had these real reptilian eyes.
He said she was a demon.
She's a reptilian. Hillary Clinton is a reptilian.
Now, I have met quite a few celebrities over the years on in my in my travels.
There's your famous line, Rosie ain't no pincushion.
Rosie ain't no pincushion. That's right. I ain't no pincushion.
All right, tough guy.
All right, tough guy. That's it. You like that?
Yeah.
So that's how I met Marshall, through hangouts on the RV. And I don't think he ever believed I was going to get an RV. He just thought, who is this? You could have heard a pin drop when I came in that first night into Drury's. And then in the after chat, maybe not the first night, but the second night, Marshall's like, yeah, what are you about? You got some pictures you can send me?
Well, the thing with Rosie,
you got any pictures?
the thing that
he was looking for nude pictures like
the
that.
thing that stands out about Rosie, guys, and even when I saw her first on the Hangouts, you see this person she's got a bubbly personality. She's talkative. She's got these implants that are larger than proportion to what her body is. But then she has the Daisy Dukes shorts.
He always says that.
Right. She always wore these Daisy Dukes shorts.
Boobs.
And when you look at it, just like the guy in Detroit, a Middle Eastern guy saw Rosie at a bus stop, and he thought he thought she was a working girl. He's like, are you open for dates? I mean, I'm just saying, I've always said this before many times, that if Rosie was walking down the street looking like that, people would think she's a working girl. I mean, you gotta.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, from a distance, so it's the perception.
I don't know. I like to be comfortable when it's 100 degrees in Detroit and Chicago, and you don't have any AC. I don't care if I'm in a Muslim area. I don't care if I'm in a Jewish area.
Right.
I don't care if I'm in the Christian area. I gotta just be. I gotta be chilled out, man. Everything is a buck. That's right, Mrs. Zombie.
The Daisy Duke shorts
the
really
flea
stand
market,
out.
everything's a buck. That's it.
I've always said that the Daisy Duke shorts really stand out. I don't care if it's transgender or a woman, but
that's it, man. The Daisy Dukes.
Look at the pockets on the side. Show them the side, Rosie. Look.
That's it.
Like a go to your side. The pockets do now. Well, she's got some of the pockets.
No, I got I got safety pins
okay.
to kind of hold it together. So the woman went nuts at the Denny's, Oh man, I hate to snort. Oh man,
Rosie didn't.
I was born in Baltimore. Baltimore, Maryland, as Frank
She's
Gifford,
from Baltimore.
as Al Michaels calls it, Baltimore, Baltimore.
I just think the Daisy Dukes really make her stand out. That's
I
something
I
that's
was in a studio audience in Baltimore. Of course, Oprah Winfrey really started out in Baltimore as a weekend anchor news person, and they couldn't stand her, and they rode her out of town on a rail, and she went on to Chicago. But I sat in the audience. She and another guy had a weekday talk show called People Are Talking in the morning at 9 a.m., like a variety show. And I went over, and there was like, my brother's like, hey, you want to go over to this? We don't got anything to do. It's a slow day. Let's go over to the studio and go in and watch the show. And she had the Voodoo Queen of New Orleans was her topic that day. So I met her. No, I don't make my own shorts, but these are so far past their sell-by date that I use safety pins to hold.
do any women
Marshall's like, you
uh,
can't wear them out. He got home, man. He's like, you're not gonna wear that to Larsa Buffet.
I have a question.
I was so dressed up for Larsa Buffet, and you didn't even say, oh yeah,
Right.
it's nice.
No.
You know?
She was.
Yeah.
But I got a question, just for any woman that's watching out there, transgender. Does any of you wear the Daisy Duke shorts? Is it anybody? Does any? I've never seen. You don't see people wear these. You see teenage girls wear them. But does anybody wear them like Rosie's age? I don't. It just stands out to me. Does anybody wear Daisy Duke shorts? Anybody in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s? You got a lot of people watching that are older.
Oh man, Fundy's like funny.
Shariana, would you wear Daisy Duke shorts? Anybody? Does anybody wear?
Oh, I think if you got a nice, I don't even have a nice hiney, but I just, I enjoy wearing, I hate to throw out old shorts, so I just keep them together. Craig said Daisy Dukes are in out in the Hamptons, so you're in style, anything goes. Yeah, Laura says she used to. Yeah, and Shariana wears them. Yeah, I mean,
you wear them?
If you got,
I'd love to see Shariana and Daisy Dukes.
If you got legs and everything, and everything for them, they're nice to wear. You know,
right?
You know, they're not that much on my butt, Marshall. So, brother.
Shariana, you still
I'm
wear?
look at the meringues.
Okay.
We got another hour.
I just think that you see young teenage girls wear the Daisy Dukes. I don't see older women or transsexuals wearing Daisy Dukes. I just think it's a little bit, I don't know. Young people wear them.
You want an Oreo?
Huh? No, I'm okay. What happened to your chocolates? Are you out of them?
Oh no.
Oh, they're all gone?
I ate like 3 of them. You and Missy Jen ate the rest of them.
I see. Yeah, I just think like I said, the Daisy Dukes are not common for older people to wear them. You see them, very young girls wearing them in their 20s. Huh?
Cramping. Can
What is it?
you put them in there?
In there? Guess I'll grab a couple Oreos here. The Oreo cookie. It's always good with milk. Very crunchy. Cream and Oreo is good. Probably would be better to get a double stuffed Oreo. Put more cream. Good stuff. Oh, him? I don't know what happened to him. I'm not sure. But like I said, the Daisy Dukes, I've seen people wear them. Very young girls.
Remember, he wanted to come and take a dump on them.
Mm-hmm.
You hate it when I talk about it.
So, what's on the news? The big bombing of the general in Iran. Rosie's saying just saber rattling, nothing serious about it. Nope, I haven't.
That's great juice. That's funny. What's up, Sugar Cane? You best be nice.
So, Rosie, one
You
question
best
that I
be
have
nice. Sugar
for
Cane.
you here
You're a
about the-
Southern gentleman, sir. I will remind you.
about these big content creators that came on your channel. The vape channel, what's his name again?
Jay
Vape,
Hayes.
Jay
Yeah.
Hayes, and the Foodie Beauty, and
Yeah,
the other
Foodie
channel.
Beauty.
What was the other channel again?
Well,
Tess
Tess
something.
has been on for a year. She's been a friend of mine.
Okay, but these two people that came, do they know each other?
I don't believe that they do. I don't
Okay.
believe that they do. I
Okay.
don't believe that they
know each
do.
other? Okay.
Yes, we're gonna be in Kitchen Stadium tomorrow night making chicken cacciatore over linguine tomorrow night. That should
Over linguine,
linguine noodles. Yes, I am. I've picked up some nice chicken breasts. I'm going to cut them into medallions. I have some garlic. I've got some onion. I've got crushed tomatoes,
Garlic goes
tomato
in there?
paste. I've got garlic. I've got some pepper, red pepper flakes to go in for a little bit of heat. I'm going to make that nice and spoon it right over top of some linguine noodles. It should be excellent. We'll do that outside tomorrow night. We'll have the fire roaring, and we will be underway probably around 6 p.m. I want to get a lot done on the van tomorrow and get to the point where we're ready to put the electrical, do the changeover.
Okay.
Checkerboard cake for my niece. I'm going to do checkerboard cake. Yes, I'm making it tomorrow night, Cheryl. Earthquake. There we go. Boom, ba boom. So we'll have fun tomorrow night. That oven wasn't even on.
It wasn't even on.
It wasn't even on.
Really?
Yeah, I just had to restart it and put it on
wow.
200. You could ask Jay if they've banned flavor vaping in America yet. I have no idea. No, I had a YouTube channel. People are subbing me up. Yeah, well, go put some content up, Sherry-Anna. That would be an awesome
People
thing
are
to
people
do.
are subbing you up
Yeah,
because
'cause
they're
they're
expecting
ready
that
for
they're
your
gonna
content.
you're gonna show yourself or show your rig.
Sugar cane, come hold me, baby.
Yeah.
Do you remember in the light chicken 70? Yeah, chicken cacciatore was big time, Mindy. So I'm like bringing it back because it's one of the things that I so enjoyed eating in a restaurant, Italian restaurants, probably in the 70s and early 80s, was chicken cacciatore. Now they would use whole thighs. They would put 6 or 7 thighs in and cook that for an hour, and it would fall off the bone. Now, a lot of people like dark meat because it is juicier than the white meat. So, but I did buy the two. I got 2 pounds of chicken breasts, and I can make little medallions out of that and cook that off.
But you don't have olives. You said it's
No, yeah, I just have to. Missy Jen can't eat everything, so I have to kind of just tone things down.
Because Missy Jen has MS, and some of these foods conflict with her.
Yeah, they conflict with her medications big time.
Yeah.
So I just have to kind of tone it down, but it's still going to taste good with the garlic, the onion, the tomatoes, the chicken. and spooning
Yeah,
that all
maybe you
over.
could
How you
throw
doing, Mike
some.
Jordan? Have you ever seen the British TV series? I haven't seen Are You Being Served? I saw. My favorite was Keeping Up Appearances with Hyacinth Bouquet and her sisters and Richard. That was my favorite. Onslow. Pump Pump by Nyaners. I
So
have not.
Rosie, since that guy asked you that kind of question,
Which
before
one?
the
Jay?
no, Mike Jordan
Mike
about
Jordan.
watching the TV series, before you got into YouTube, involved with YouTube a lot, in around 2013, I think. Did you? What were your favorite stuff to watch on TV? Did you have anything? See on TV
I
or
like to
cable?
watch Britcoms. They were good British comedies. I like to watch This Old House and shows that were about renovation. HGTV switching homes. You'd have people switch homes.
Right.
Uh, uh, you know, watch a lot of, probably watch too much porn. You know, back in, back. I'm only kidding. What else? I enjoyed some of the cooking shows. The
What about
Frugal
Bob Vila?
Gourmet, Bob Vila, love Bob Vila, Norm Abrams, Master Carpenter.
Who was the woodshop guy? Remember that guy, the famous guy that had the woodshop?
Yeah, it was Homer Formby, I think was, and then you had Norm Abrams was a master carpenter, but Homer Formby, they had a whole line of finishing stuff. Oh, thank you,
Oh,
Miss Phoebe.
I Miss
Faulty
Phoebe.
Towers. Yeah, I watched Chips. I did. I watched Emergency. I watched Adam 12. I watched Dragnet. Watched all that crap. Leave It to Beaver.
The best thing to watch in the '80s was Three's Company.
Yeah,
That was the top show.
I don't know. None of those girls really moved my needle too much, to tell you the truth.
I think it was funny.
I was more on like the Jacqueline Smith type of. Could be Dratcherman. Marshall, have you been watching dog farts lately?
I got a question for you, Michaela. Does she have content, or is that a troll?
No, I've sat and dined with her. I don't.
You've dined with her?
Yeah, she met Mark Handler and I in Omaha and D, and we had dinner at Johnny's Steakhouse.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Michaela. Yeah,
I'm
she
trying
does
to.
it. She
I
does the
remember.
vaping stuff and all that.
Oh, she's a vaping channel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't remember seeing her with you. Was she in the videos?
Yeah, she was. She was in my videos. Yeah.
Which one?
Thank you, Stinky.
Which one, if I want to see it? Which one was she?
You look up Omaha. Just put Omaha in the search box, and you'll see her. See if I got it.
Let me see if I can see her. I've seen the name. I don't think.
Yeah, we ate together. I sat right across the table from her.
I just want to see what she looks like.
I had Mark. She was sitting next to Mark Handler. So let me see.
As I remember, Alpine and
Yeah,
Sparky.
I talked to Alpine today. I actually managed to get in touch with her again. So she was just laying low for a while. Let's see.
I just type in Omaha and Rosie O'Killer.
Yeah, let me just see my videos here, and I'll just type in Johnny's. You can look at Johnny's.
Johnny's Steakhouse.
Yeah, Johnny's Steakhouse here. Yeah, Johnny's Steakhouse, Omaha. There we go.
Let me see if I find that.
Yeah, where steak began. Dinner with Michaela, Mark, and
Oh,
Dave.
this one here, the one
Yeah,
from
that's it.
I just want to see.
Yeah, it was a rainy day, but there she is, right there. There's Michaela.
Oh, because I don't remember. I don't remember. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can see it on mine. Is that on the
right there.
timestamp towards the?
She's at the 6 minute and 45 second mark. She was she was very nice. We had a great time. That's where steak began, man. 1922.
Who else was that made up? It was
Mark Handler.
D.
Yeah, D was there. And then
Which
I went.
D? What's her name on YouTube?
Who?
Oh, D-Dubs.
D-Dubs.
D-Dubs. Okay, I remember D-Dubs being there.
Yeah. It was at the steakhouse, Marshall. Don't you remember?
Oh, he had the salad, and you were making fun of him.
He was being the show.
He had salad, right? You were talking about it. Okay.
we go to a steakhouse and he suddenly decided to go vegetarian. I'm like, dude, you picked the worst day to go vegetarian. That wood stain really, yeah, doesn't it do a nice job? Great job matching it up. I'll tell you, Toots, it's really going to look good on the RV. I won't RV Debs because of Missy Jen. She can't do olives or peppers. So wait till you see how I trim out that dinette and finish that up.
Oh,
You're
now,
cool.
okay. I just remember seeing Dee and Mark. I didn't remember
Yeah.
her.
She
Okay.
sat right across the table.
So she lives
She
where
was
Mark
really
lives.
sweet. She does vaping, vape
Okay.
review, and all that. She had no problem being on cam whatsoever. So yeah, she
Well,
was
that's
fine.
cool. Yeah, I don't
What do you think
remember.
about the Hyperloop between Cleveland and Chicago? About like the same I feel about the Hyperloop between San Francisco and LA. Nobody's ever going to ride that. No, Dave, it doesn't mean that you're a troll. No. YouTube used to be more personal as for. Oh, thank you, Toots. I appreciate that. Problem is that people see a work in progress and they don't, they there's still so much more trim out to do on that. Trimming is what makes things beautiful.
Yeah, one thing I want to say about
Johnny's
yeah,
Steakhouse, there it is.
one thing I want to say about Sherriana. She reminds me of Rosie in some ways. Uh, Rosie came into the RV community as a ball of energy, this larger than life personality. With her big smile and her laugh and, the way she talks, you know Rosie. And so I guess Sherriana is a lot like you, but in the side chat.
Yes.
She's the life of the party. Everybody's flirting with her, hitting with her.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking to her. There's a pretty picture of her up there. Nobody knows. Is it really a woman or not? Or it could be anybody. We don't know. But I look at it this way. She's nice. She talks to people. Now,
Hi, Fetters.
if you can go to the next level, and I'm not saying you're going to be Elvis Travels and have 5,000 videos, but if you just use YouTube as a social networking, to put yourself out there, it'll bring more people to you in the social networking way. So I just hope to see more people come out like that. Not somebody. There's a lot of people.
We all do.
There's a lot of people that are not. They're not going to be serious YouTubers like me or Rosie, but at least put out one video a week or something, and people can. We can get a picture of who the person is behind the. Don't you agree with that? That it's nice to do that. Some people don't want to be on camera, but some people are okay. So I hope more people come out. I hope Sherriana. I'm excited to see her. I hope she comes out. Rosie encouraged her. I'm like,
That's a picture of me. I'm a girly girl. I enjoy talking with people. That's good.
That's cool. It's always nice to see new people come in the community. So what is that link being put out there?
Oh, I don't know. Kid and Cat, please don't, please don't go promoting that guy on here. That guy's knucklehead. Let's see. There I am. Okay. I gotta watch a commercial here to get back to my own chat. Yeah, Michaela, she had a very tough.
So Michaela lives there where Mark lives at. Is she retired?
Yeah, she lives in Omaha.
Mark lives in Council Bluffs.
Mark lives in Council Bluffs, which is across the Missouri River.
So what is her channel about? Vaping?
Vaping, yeah.
Oh.
Let's see, I don't have kneecaps and no knee. When my legs fell out, my arms went up, my body hit chair, my arm went backwards over my back and broke my humerus clear across. Oh, that's your channel? Oh, okay. Well, that's okay then. I'm going to go check the meringues and make sure they're cooking. Take over.
Hey, Patricia, how you doing? Yeah, it's nice to see to put a picture behind people. Like I didn't know. I've seen Michaela's reviews and Rosie's chats, and I'm not sure if you're blocked on my channel or not. You might have been blocked because you're trolling me, but it's always good to have a picture behind the person, because you guys already know us, but me as a content creator, I've always been curious to know who's watching me. What's the story behind the people's lives that watch me, the audience. So I'm excited about Sherriana coming out on YouTube. I'm excited to see what she's like as a person. I'm excited to see her RV. Now, I'm not saying that YouTube isn't for everybody to do it as a business or have like a real YouTube channel like me and Rosie, but just to come out and socially network with people, like I said, make one video a week, one video every couple of weeks, and just have it as a social networking tool. And I think that's what's the good thing for Sherriana is to do that, and many other people like her. So I'm just encouraging that people do that. I think it's cool. I think it's healthy to people to socially network online. So you don't have to be a serious YouTuber like me and Rosie, but just like come out and just kind of put yourself out there. Like. So I'm excited. I'm not expecting. What happened there? What is that? Oh, is that a cookie? Okay. I guess that's the meringue cookie right there. Yeah. Still pretty good. I guess it got overcooked quick. No. Everybody sub up Sherriana. I'm looking forward to seeing her tomorrow.
I guess I had the oven too high.
Oh, really? So, yeah, I just think it'd be cool if everybody did that. Then, like, say, if I want to see who's watching me.
See the community grow with new people coming, right?
Yeah, like social, exactly. Not everybody.
Yeah.
Not everybody is gonna have a big YouTube channel, but just a social networking aspect of it.
Yeah.
You get to know people. I think.
Yeah, Michaela had a really tough.
Because Sherriana.
Here's ghost politics.
Ghost Politics, you're the one who's trying to use me and Rosie to build yourself. You come in and sending people to troll my channel. Why would you send people to troll my channel?
Ghost politics. I'm enjoying doing the work that I'm doing. Marshall's been a welcome guest here. He's not been any problems.
Ghost Politics, me and Rosie have known each other since 2014.
5 years, 6 years already.
Yeah. I didn't just meet her yesterday. And she's not using me, I'm not using her. We're friends. We've known each other for years.
And I don't got anything against your ghost politics, but I'm saying it hasn't been any. It's been fine here on the Rancho. It's been smooth sailing.
And Ghost Politics.
I mean, he does his own laundry.
You've got a politics channel, and you're trying to send people to troll my channel and RV channel. My fans wouldn't want to watch your channel because people watch me are into RV and they're not into just watching politics. So why would you want to waste your time to try to build your channel off mine and send people to troll my channel? What's the point of it? My audience isn't going to watch you because I'm an RV channel. So I think you're using me and Rosie to build your channel by sending people to spam troll us. But I'm not using Rosie because me and Rosie know each other, like I said, since 2014.
Am I cold? Picture? Are you cold? I'm not cold.
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, everything's fine. I mean, I don't got anything against ghost politics. I'm just saying,
I don't think these people know how long that we've known each other.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys realize. I didn't just meet Rosie a year ago or 6 months ago. I've known Rosie since early 2014. I met her in it was the fall of 2015, but we've known each other all the way back until early 2014 when she came into the RV community hangouts. We go way back. This isn't just like I just met Rose. I don't think people understand that. There's a lot of new viewers, new audience, and they don't really know how far me and Rosie go back. How long we've known each other, all the things that we've done with each other here on YouTube. So that's my answer to you. But anyways, I'm just I think it's cool to for people to come out and put themselves out on YouTube, but for social networking aspect, just so we all know, get to know each other. You don't have to necessarily be. Like I said, Ghost Politics, I'm trying to explain to you. I have known Rosie since early 2014. I don't need to use Rosie's reviews. People already know me. People already knew me before they knew Rosie in the RV community. And me and Rosie have known each other since early 2014. So I don't need to use Rosie's reviews. She doesn't need to use me for reviews. She's got many people to watch her. I got many people to watch me. So it's not you guys that are just meeting Rosie are trying to build off of her, the new people. But I've known her since early. How many people? How many YouTubers, content creators? Right, we're talking. We know a lot of people who don't really follow you, right?
Right.
But we're talking content creators, people with YouTube channels. There's only a handful that know you since 2014.
Yeah.
There's Nicole, there's me, there's Debbie Lynn, she can name them on her hands. Yeah. So we're not people like Tara and Debbie Lynn, many other people that have known Rosie for years. We're not using Rosie for views.
No, it's been a good stay. I just thought it was funny. Somebody tonight was like, "Oh, the Rancho's too comfy." It's not that comfy on the shine shack. It gets cold.
I'm fine. But you gotta
It's
explain.
cold some nights there, Marshall. The first week the heater broke out. What the hell happened today? Did it fall over or what?
What heater?
The oil-filled heater. Did we?
What heater are you talking about?
The one that's still outside.
Oh, that one? I don't know. See, Rosie,
Marshall takes a toll.
Rosie, this guy goes politics.
Are you ever going to see that rabbi again? You know.
What rabbi?
I don't know.
But what I'm saying is, you gotta get a person like.
Yes, he has bashed me on occasion. Yes.
When you get a guy like Ghost Politics that just came in 2 weeks ago, and he's assuming, hey man, you know how far me and Rosie go back?
Oh, it's fine. I don't have anything against Ghost Politics. I'm just saying. I just wanted Ghost Politics to know that we're cool. I don't feel like. Yeah, he's been okay. Ghost Politics. He's spent some money. He's bought some things for me.
Ghost Politics.
He doesn't have a ton of money, which is okay. I mean, Ghost Politics.
Ghost Politics. Rosie was doing me a favor.
I like you. You're funny. I've seen on some of your other chats, but I'm just saying, I'm good.
Rosie is doing me a favor as a friend.
Yeah.
And I hope people.
And he said she gets the content. She gets to put the content.
She gets the content up. But I hope people. I don't care about people supporting me, but Rosie's fans supporting her because she worked her butt off on this build. Her hands got all cut up. She had an infection. Her knee got banged up. She almost had a concussion.
I did quit smoking.
Yeah. So I don't deserve the.
They're done.
I don't deserve the support on this build because if it wasn't for Rosie, this wouldn't have been happening. She gave me a place to stay here. I'm grateful for that. But we've been working together. We both worked hard. All the stuff that we've done, and I haven't. I will not ask one penny from any of Rosie's followers. My followers are my followers. Her followers are her followers. But I hope that her followers support her because she's put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this van build. And I'm not using Rosie because I've known Rosie since, like I said, early 2014. We've been friends for a long time. And there's not many people that have known Rosie on YouTube like me that long. There's a handful that I can name. I can tell you Francis McGinnis, Nicole G, Tara, Debbie Lynn TV. There's a few of us that go back years and years and years. But now there's a lot of new people. So, but that's the bottom line. So I'm trying to explain to you what's going on here. So a lot of people don't know how far me and Rosie go back. So, but there's, because you're relatively new. I think you popped up, what, a couple of weeks ago. So if you know a friend for almost 6 years, that's a long time. I've got friends that I've known for 20 years. So me and Rosie go way back, way, way back. And I'm not the only one that knows Rosie that long. There's other people on here that know her longer than me. Janet Fields, she's known Rosie for over 10 years. There's many other people in here that I don't know if you guys are aware of that know Rosie for a long time, that have been in Rosie's life in one way or another.
I'll tell you, Marshall, we've
But
had
these
some
people don't
epic
really-
times, man, haven't we?
Huh?
We've had some great times down
Well, this year in 2019, we did more in 2019 than we have with all the years combined. But
I mean, it was an excellent 2019.
yeah. But like I said,
Michaela, it's like, what would I say about Christmas? If somebody doesn't have a lot, then I really don't want them to get me something for Christmas. You know, it's the time of the year. It's kind of like the spirit of Christmas.
well,
And it's just a thought, like,
to answer Michaela, I've known Rosie for almost 6 years. I consider her a mother figure to me. If I want to get something for Rosie, I don't have to put it on YouTube or show you or anybody else. I'll just get it for her and give it to her off YouTube. I don't have to prove anything to people on YouTube. To me, I consider Rosie to me just like family. I don't have to use her to make a show.
I quit smoking, yes, fetters.
That's like saying if I buy something for my sister or my nephew, am I going to put it on YouTube? I don't need to prove that. I consider Rosie to me just like family. I mean, I've known her for years. I mean, heck, we've been through a lot of times. So that's what it is. I mean, but you know what? First time that I met Rosie in Chicago, and she left, I cried. Because there's this thing with Rosie, maybe it's because she's a parent, but she's got this love in her heart for people. And I don't know if it's because she's a parent or just the way she is, but she genuinely cares about people. Not just me, but everybody. She genuinely cares for the well-being of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
When you guys get to know Rosie or you ever meet her, that's just the kind of person she is. She's genuinely has in her heart to help people in one way, shape, or form or another, whether by giving them a shout out or whatever the deal is. So
yeah, I'm not really like, I don't have a ton of money to buy people presents and stuff like that.
no, but
tell you the truth, I didn't give it Marshall anything. I told Marshall my present is working on.
It's just
the van.
like Mr. X Smooth Operator that people don't talk about a lot. He's worked on his van, on my van for years. Donated his time and labor. Nothing about money. So Rosie is the kind of person, she might not be a multimillionaire, but if somebody's in a bind and they need help somehow, some way, there's an emergency, she'll be there for you in one way, shape, or form. And I hope that I can be there for her in some way, shape, or form or capacity. But that's the kind of person she is. Off of YouTube, she would try to do
sure
anything.
If I had something urgent come down, Marcia would drop everything to do whatever he could to help. I feel totally confident with that.
When Jory got
Whether
sick,
it was money, when Jory's sciatica was so bad,
I wanted to go there and take
Elvis
care
wanted
of
to
him.
go down and,
Yeah.
you know, take care of him.
Yeah, so that's
Foodie, thank you, sweetie.
so. Yeah, I'm just trying to for a
Among
person.
other things.
Yeah. For a person like Ghost Politics, a Kitten Cat has been watching us how many years?
3 years.
3 years?
3 years, maybe 4 years now.
Maybe 4 years.
How many
now.
years, Kitten Cat?
If anybody wants to ask
Oh.
about my and Rosie's friendship, ask Kitten Cat. She's been watching 4 years.
Let's see. Well, we kind of joke around sometimes, but Mr.
We
X
kinda
and I
joke
kind of go back and forth about each other's work, and
It's not just people understand. People think it's all about money. It's not all about money. Sometimes things happen in life. Like right now, we're doing a van bill. Heck, I need a place to stay. I'm staying in the Shine Shack. That's not money. It's when a person needs something and you need to get help.
and I don't think it's
not-
exactly high living out there either.
Right, I'm sleeping on my memory foam mattress. Rosie's arrow bed in there is a backbreaker. I could sleep in that thing.
Something high.
There's Johnny.
Johnny Wad.
What's up?
Well,
So it's not
I
about.
figure you got your trucker mattress, so it's okay to sleep on that. You know,
I have a
the
memory foam
spring's
mattress,
going into
but-
your back and everything.
Exactly. And it's not the help that people give people. It's not the
Many
money.
a night I saw the frost on the roof, and I wondered if there was enough heat in the Shine Shack out there. Hey, Ben! Yeah, Jay Hayes in the house. Yeah, can you believe it? How do you stay so calm? I usually do. Toots, I don't know. I guess maybe I'm just an old bat. Plus, I've known Marshall for a lot of years, so
Yeah, I just think some
when
of
he's
these
on point, I think he's very funny and very entertaining on
people like Kitten Cat know
YouTube.
us.
He can be the best of things and the worst of things, you know.
People like Kitten Cat know us for quite a while, but there's some people that are new that they don't.
Oh, I know, Dreamweaver. My God, prayers for Australia, please. Their fires are so bad down there. Take it from somebody in California that understands the magnitude on a much larger scale in Australia. God bless, okay? Let's spare a thought and a prayer for the people in Australia. Please, God, show them help and
Where is it burning?
bring rain all over Australia. Yep. It's terrible. Good night, Sugar Cane. Love you, baby doll. It's really hard.
Foodie Beauty, I was gonna ask her, Foodie Beauty, I know you cook, you do cooking mukbangs, but do you do reviews of, I don't think she does reviews of restaurants, right?
No, I don't think so.
I think she just
so.
cooks and eats her own food.
Used to lust me, of course. I lust you, kitty.
Yeah.
Vicky Victoria. You stop sending me those nudies. You know who made contact with again?
Who?
Alpine Gulch and Cheyenne.
Oh, you were saying, yeah, you were saying.
We started chatting it up again.
Oh, you started
yeah.
chatting it up again, yeah. I remember Alpine.
Yeah, I wished her Happy New Year. She said, I just wanted to be kind of low profile for a bit. So I said, yeah. I want to diet too. Foodie, I'm on a cigarette diet and try not to eat anything else, you know, I don't want to really gain weight.
Yeah.
Cook healthier meals. Good for you.
Good for you.
But don't lose that BBW aspect, right?
Well, she's an attractive woman. She's got a pretty face. She's a pretty woman. She's a pretty woman, yeah.
I know it's scary what's going on. I don't know. I'm not sure. Kitten Cat, what's up, D? There's your boy D.
D-Dub.
Marshall has a lot of theories about it.
You know what's a funny video? You should put the link out to Signature Mister's video, the one where it's me and D.
Signature Mister doesn't like me anymore.
D-Dubs, I don't hate you, man. I don't hate you.
No, he
I
doesn't call you names. You call him elbow and other things like that. So
I don't.
I try to just be respectful for everybody.
My
You
thing
know.
is that D-Dubs and um, you
We
got your
have
own.
good content. We have a
You
good time.
Yeah, you got your own program.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of stuff than what me and Rosie do. I'm more into the driving. You guys are more into the walk chooching. I don't like the walk chooching. I like the
Yeah, but
drive.
see, D is flexible.
Yeah.
D would be like drive chooch, yeah.
Yeah,
Walk
exactly.
chooch, yeah.
Yeah.
Swim chooch,
Yeah,
yeah. You want
exactly.
to go to the moon? Yeah.
He's
You
the
know?
perfect.
Yeah,
I've
he'll
always
do
said,
anything.
yeah,
I know D. I'm just he is very
he's a
he's
reliable
very get
dependent.
along, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, exactly.
He's willing to do anything to have a
Right,
good time and go out. So
right.
and he's very loyal too. When I got in trouble downtown, he was right there in a
And he had your
heartbeat.
back when the guy was
Yeah, we
chasing
were
you.
down there and spent
So
the nights in the hostels and all that stuff. Yeah, I like doing it all. So
yeah,
that's the best thing about
about him, yeah.
D is the flexibility he
But
has.
with
I know
me,
you don't like the walk
I'm a
chooches.
very I like to walk. I mean, I'm a chronic complainer. I complain about everything. I critique everything. I just the way I am. I'm
That's
not.
really that's
Uh,
what I love about Elvis is
I just
I
can't.
wait for the
I
critique.
just.
It's like, yeah, but
But
you know, yeah, but
exactly. So it's like But yeah, if you have somebody like D Dubs who's got your back through thick and thin, and he'll
yeah,
do anything what
he
you want
always
to do,
has
then
had my back.
that's.
Yep. Yep.
I think that
Yeah, that's
you
what
know
we have. Dreary Knot Office. We have a animal house here. That's it. We only need
it's.
Narce. I can tell it in my bones that Narce is gradually making his son. No kidding, guys. I expect in a week or two that Narce will show up here on the
That'll be
rancho
something.
based on Marshall telling him that it's the land of milk and honey out here in California.
That,
And Narce now well, I'm not gonna let the cat out of the bag, but I have a feeling Narce he's about had it with Florida. He's all bit up
yeah.
with bugs. Talk
And
about Narce's fire
right.
ants.
And the thing I'll say, I'll give D Dubs credit. He doesn't complain about anything.
Yeah, D quit smoking a month ago.
He's got Rosie's back through thick and thin. He would take any emergency situation or somebody try to harm Rosie, he'd be there for her. And
Yeah, D and I got
and
along great.
yeah, and
We'll always get along great.
he'll do
He understands I'm in the middle of this friggin'
exactly.
van
He's
build right now.
He's a good supporter of her
yeah,
channel, and he did a lot
yeah.
of things I couldn't have done. The chooches night after night. I mean, you're talking 6-7 hour chooches of walking. I don't know
You
how.
could if you start walking and you build on that every day. Pretty
Yeah.
soon we're going to be out chooching in the hood here, Marshall.
Yeah, I mean,
Down on the trail.
Yeah. Well,
Joe
well, I mean,
Marshall's
Joe,
mixing it up.
I
there.
don't see with
Marshall lost it on the trail. He went crazy. He went full bull down.
I like to avoid confrontation. So if I get into a confrontation, I don't. There's no turning back for me.
That's what I worried about you with Mr. Dirty.
Well, he was cool, but I'm not. I'm not. My channel isn't about that. So that's why.
No, but I've almost seen you knock some people out on the street too. And,
Yeah.
which isn't cool. But I mean, it's like.
Yeah, I mean, when I get ticked off, I get ticked off. You don't want to tick me off. I'm not a nice guy when I'm ticked off.
Oh, you lost about 30 pounds. Good for you.
But
yeah,
I just to me,
I'm
that's
working
not
on
what that's not
day 3. No smoking at all. No vaping. No nothing. So
that's not what my channel is about. I don't want to put myself in that position because I can turn into an animal, and
I'm not sure when the cushions are coming.
Yeah.
Probably in a week or so. We have to start. We got a lot to do. I mean, cutting over the. Oh my God, Kit and Kat, you stop. we've got to, the electrical changeover is going to be huge for this rig. That's a monumental job.
Rosie,
And I don't need a lot of nonsense. It's just,
Rosie, you know that when I get ticked off,
and I'm going to need help to label stuff
yeah,
and all that. You're going to have to,
yeah.
you have
You
to be involved in that.
you
So,
remember I looking at that generator, right? When I was ticked off,
yeah. Oh,
and
you picked up that thing like it was a toothpick.
right.
Kit and
So
Cat, you're getting worse by the day. You're over invested in this. Pull back, pull back. You're redlining, okay? Pull back. You're too deep.
yeah,
You're going to be pulled into the black hole, okay? Pull back.
yeah. I just
Anyway,
want to say lastly about content with Rosie's the Chuchin content, the Chuchin stuff she likes to do. You know, if I put myself in that position of what she wants to do, if I go
he is a tough guy. I've seen him almost knock somebody's head off in the street.
yeah, if I
You ever seen him enraged? Do you think that you would want to fight him if he's enraged? You know?
yeah,
I saw somebody accidentally brush him on the street in San Diego, and I thought he was going to tear the guy's head off. So,
yeah, I called the guy out and he
No.
walked off. But I don't.
and he's told me, "Hey man,
The,
anybody else that comes up and stream snipes me, if I don't know them and they want to get in my face and grill, well, you see what happens."
well, I don't want to. Like I said, I don't want to put myself in that position because if I do, and if somebody gets in my space, I'm gonna.
No, I think he wanted money from Miss Effing Wonderful.
If somebody gets in my space, Rosie, I'm gonna throw them in the air like a sack of potatoes. I'm strong, and I know I am, and when I get ticked off, I
That
get ticked
day,
off,
his teeth were. He was so miserable about his teeth in Chicago.
oh
He
man,
got so mad at me. I said, "Hey man, we need to take this generator off the back of the rack again." Oh, he went over and grabbed that thing like it was a toothpick and just.
do you know one time my sister ticked me off, and I balled up my hand and I punched the fridge and I dented the fridge, the steel. So, I'm just saying I don't want to put myself in that position.
No, but I saw it that night.
You know,
Kit
I
and
don't
Cat.
want to because if I do that, you know, I'm not gonna stream on my channel. I'm not gonna put that kind of stuff on my channel. You know, I'm gonna, you know, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to put myself in
No,
that
I saw.
position.
I
you
saw a distinct change after Vegas,
So,
and I saw the way he was on the street. The change from Detroit to San
Right.
Diego. You
yeah,
know,
I'm just, you know, I don't like to be around.
and he got mad at me when I kicked the guy out of the that was in my grill.
Which guy? Oh, that
He
guy.
wanted to follow along and be part of
Now,
my show.
If I
Hey,
if I
Joshy.
if I did a channel like that, I wouldn't do it on Elvis Travels. I'd do it on a channel. I'm just not monetized, and I don't care. Put the camera up, and I'm gonna hurt somebody. I'm just telling you. I'm a strong guy. I'm a big guy, and I can be an animal if I want. And I know my bad side, and I don't like that side of me. It's not a good side of me. You don't want to be. And with the thing with Mr. Dirty, that was all pre-planned, where we knew who he was and what was going on. And he was absolutely no threat to me. But
that's
I don't want to put.
that's the night that you told me that
If-
it ends tonight. That's it.
But if I go out chooching with you,
Because I did ask
Yeah.
you, do not
yeah.
just be nice.
If I go out chooching with you, I'm gonna go out with a tag belt. I'm gonna have a baton. I'm gonna have pepper spray. I'm gonna have a knife. I'm gonna have. I'm telling you, I'm going out decked out. I'm not gonna go out there just walking around with a stick. I'm gonna go out there serious. I'm gonna go out there. I'm not gonna put myself in a situation
Man.
where I'm gonna get mugged and stuff and robbed or anything like that. I'm serious about it. She's put herself in some
Vicky,
serious
I'd like to
situation.
be your animal, huh?
I told D-Dubs he should be in like a tactical outfit. Get on some black tap pants, some Magnum boots, a tack shirt. Get you a duty belt. Get you a baton in there. Get you a knife in there. A mag light. Yeah, I mean you're
How
out there,
about a
man. You're out
stun
there.
gun, you know?
Yeah,
or,
why not? Yeah.
Stun baton, you know, just
Yeah, I mean, because she puts herself in situations where, you know what, man?
a few times I wish I had, like on the streets of Salt
Yeah,
Lake City and
if
West
you're gonna do,
Temple.
if I did what she did, that's what I would do.
Do you remember West Temple with the
Yep.
Econo Lodge, the Hell's Acre motel with the gate that you had to have open to go in, and
I think I
shot
think
out window in the.
I think Dee's a smart guy. I think he's saying that he's got. I think he should. If you're gonna go out and do that with Rosie, if I was gonna go
No,
out and
but
do that,
Dee's smart enough to know when not engage and to to just.
well, you gotta have self defense.
Actually, I was more ready to engage. I think Dee was kind of holding me back,
Hold me
like
back.
don't do this thing, just
You
chill
know.
out. Like I wanted to just unload my pepper spray on that chick that was on the street, and on West Temple at the Econo Lodge down there. And Dee's like, hey, we just got to be chill. We got to get out of here.
I don't like to put
Yeah,
myself
you
in
told
that.
me that place was bad. That was the worst of the worst besides San Francisco. Not pre-planned, funny, but I knew Mr. Dirty was going to show up on the stream. So I asked Marshall, if it happens, just be nice, and
I think if I was seriously gonna do this with Rosie and do it with D Dub, I would go decked out seriously. I wouldn't be joking around. I'd invest in these things, self defense. You don't want to be caught in a situation.
well, I've got
Uh,
my pepper
you know,
spray.
I don't think it's enough. I think you need more. I think you need more stuff. I think you need more than that.
Oh, I think
No.
my pepper spray 1 million Scoville units is gonna. You want to try it out
Right.
tomorrow?
But I'm not.
Do you want me,
But
do you want me to hit you with the pepper
well,
spray?
you know,
That'll be
I
a,
just think
that'll
that
be a million view video.
right. To me, the
Elvis
yeah.
travels pepper spray.
To me, my opinion of the walk chooching is
Oh, kitten cat, come on.
it's not fun to me. I don't want to. I'm putting myself in a position that I don't want to. I don't want to be in that position.
I don't either.
But if I was gonna put myself in that position, if I chooch the way that she wants to, I'm not gonna do it with just a selfie stick. I'm gonna seriously go decked out because I want to protect myself and I want to have a layer of self defense
Well,
and be
when
serious
I'm
about it.
when
So,
I'm with D, I don't worry a lot about it. I mean, he's the Detroit Crusher. He's,
well, he's not. Hey, look,
Rosie,
he's
stand
from.
back. I have this.
He's from. He's from
Remember, the
Michigan.
left jab's the best thing you have.
He's from. He's from Michigan,
Detroit,
so he's
baby.
not-
Choochin Body Army. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go out there and it's better.
That was my greatest memory of Marshall. It's the first time we were on Vlogger Puppies. It was remember Jelly Donut. Oh God! Hey, Mama, give me a dozen of them jellies.
Now to me, I'm 38 years old.
Troy was the chicken.
Oh yeah. I'm 38 years old. I'm not ready to die.
Oh,
But if I'm gonna put myself
yeah,
in
it's a Troll-A-Rama kitten cat.
If-
Let her rip.
if I'm gonna put myself in a position where I'm gonna work, I'm not gonna just sit there and put myself in a position where
Give me a dozen of them jellies.
you know. If the I would okay, you know the way I see chooching with you, Rosie? You know how I see it? It's not about drinking with the homeless people. No,
You always
seriously.
say that we go out searching. I don't search
Okay,
for people.
forget
We
about
just
homeless
come
people.
across them.
Yeah, let me just say this
Your
is my
needle-
opinion.
Your needle is stuck on that.
If we chooch in an area where it's safe and touristy, that's one thing. But if you want to go off the beaten path,
Sorry, Foodie.
if you want to go off the beaten path, to me, I look at myself as like a security for Rosie, basically, like a security guard. That's the way that I see it. That's what D Dubs is. That's what D Dubs is. He's Rosie's friend, yes. D-Dubs is Rosie's friend. But the way that I see it, he's like a security, he's like a private executive security for Rosie.
Oh,
That's what he is. But I don't think that he took it serious. I don't think that he had the right equipment with him. Seriously, I don't think he did. I think there were some situations that stuff could have happened. But I just think that one thing that Rosie, that you almost crossed the line when you wanted to get out in Detroit.
Yeah.
And on Chicago.
I'm always pushing the envelope. Okay.
Right. When you're dealing with gangbangers.
Yeah, I don't know. They might have just been nice guys, college students hanging out. Who knows?
Right.
You know?
I mean, it just. Yeah, I don't. The drive chooching is what I want to do. I'm not going to do the ghetto hood walk chooches. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to put my. It's not worth it for YouTube. I don't care how much people pay me. I don't care. It's not worth it to put your life on the line to walk in the.
Well, actually, single female chooching has a better chance of not having a bad encounter than a male does. I can tell you that. You know.
Yeah, because
gangbangers generally stay clear if it's just a solo, but if it's a guy or two guys, God forbid, man. That's exactly. Then all of a sudden it's like, bing, it's on, man. What are you doing?
Let's look at it this way.
Thank you, Deb.
If you were walking on the west side of Chicago,
love you, honey.
If I was walking with you on the west side of Chicago,
yes, that's right, D.
People would think that I'm your pimp. They would think I'm either your pimp or I'm your security guard.
Is it a Daisy Dukes?
Well, yeah, exactly. If you were walking by yourself,
D didn't mind a Daisy Dukes.
The likelihood of you getting, they would just think you're a working girl. So the likelihood of you getting into it with somebody would be lower actually than being with
Absolutely. I've always said that. When you start adding guys to a chooch, then you become more confrontational in nature. Then you're going to get people that want to be bulls and bull on bull on this.
Now the goal is I think you need to define it. Okay, you do say I'm not looking for homeless people to drink on them. Okay, let's take that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, have I ever gone out and said, I never told D, hey, let's go find homeless people and hang it.
Fine.
D and I would go out walking. If we ran into people, some nights we didn't run into anybody.
Right.
Okay. So we still had a good time. You know?
If you chooch in a tourist area,
we ended up with Batman down in the Arts District and all kinds of places.
If you're touring a tourist area, you're showing tourism. We get that.
Right.
Okay. I'll take you for granted. You're not chooching in hoods to drink with homeless people. Okay. Then, so you said your goal is you want to show historical buildings. Okay.
No, I mean if I'm out there, like downtown Detroit was very attractive to me. You know, you look around, you see.
Yeah, that's tourism.
The old General Motor, the old train station building, which was enormous. What was that? The second biggest building in the world at one time, or I don't know. You know.
Now, I don't know. People will have different opinions on what.
Yeah, we will, Deb. I'll definitely meet you. I hope to be down in Texas with Marshall sometime this, if not summer, then the fall down there.
Yeah, with my opinion with the chooching, with the hood chooching, okay, whether it is the homeless people or whether it is the historical buildings, if you're in a bad area, you're putting yourself at risk. You're putting yourself in an element of danger. You are in
yeah, I like that.
You are in danger of getting robbed, mugged, killed, kidnapped, all of the above. Whether it's in Mexico or the United States, whatever, right? At the end of the day, you like doing that because you like to be on the edge. When you go into a cemetery here and you go
like
there,
that's like my rush. That's like my high.
Right, that's your high.
Is to redline it.
It's to redline it. It doesn't matter what you do.
Doesn't matter what I do. If I'm redlining it, I'm really excited.
You're really excited about it. No.
Because it's like a personal test.
It's an adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
It's like people do all kinds of stuff.
Is it going to blow up on me? It has a couple times. I've gotten in problems on the streets. Yeah.
Exactly. So, and the thing that I respect about D-Dubs is he is willing to put himself in that danger. He's willing to not only do
you
that.
Know how big he is?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
I mean, I'm just saying. He's not a small guy.
Right, but he's willing also to back up Rosie in case something happens.
I mean, D could smash most guys on the street with not a real lot of effort.
But what I'm saying is that he's willing to put himself in that position. he's willing to put himself in that position of danger and defend her and make content. And I'm not willing to put myself in. I'm not going to put myself in harm's way. I'll drive Chooch, but I'm not going to walk Chooch in
Yeah,
the
that's
ghetto.
cool.
I'm not going
I
to do
don't.
it. It's,
I
to me,
don't
it's
want
not worth it.
anybody. Look,
Yeah.
man. I don't want anybody. Look, I called the
Tourism
line in
chooches,
Baltimore.
historical
I
buildings.
got to Baltimore.
Right. Yeah.
I went down the street. I said, it's 100 degrees. It's sweaty. The
Right.
humidity's 100%. Everybody looks ragged out on the street. If
Right.
I get out here and carry the camera down the street,
You're gonna.
somebody's gonna be triggered and it's gonna be on.
Right.
And you know what? The cops ain't gonna be coming.
They're not gonna be coming.
They're not gonna be coming in Baltimore.
So.
They ain't gonna be coming.
But if he's willing to do it this year, hell, go to Detroit, go to Compton. People go to.
Hey, Blueberry, how you doing, beautiful? Yeah, walk chooching is great exercise. It is.
You know.
It is. You never underestimate your adversary. Too true. I'm so sugar cane. That's me who's sugar cane. I'm so friggin' horny. How about that?
So I hope for 2020.
Marshall's like, is this an adult show?
If Rosie, I don't want Rosie to get hurt. I don't want D-Dubs to get hurt. But if that's what they want to do, if they want an adrenaline rush and go chooch in the ghetto, hell, go do it. You got a lot of places to go.
Yeah, see,
Detroit,
like
you
D was the same. He's like, I like danger. It gives me a rush.
See, that's the
It
key
gives
thing.
me a rush too. Yeah.
That's the key thing. And how many?
So
people,
he always said, like, Rosie, no
Yeah.
matter what you want to, yeah, let's do it.
Let's do
you
it,
know, he's like, you want to go chase black widows, cool. You know, you want to go over to Twain and Swenson.
Right.
You know, you want to go over to these terrible areas, we'll go over in Vegas. You
Now,
wanna
it takes
go
a
to Naked
special.
City.
It takes a special person to do that.
Yeah.
To put, you're saying, I'm gonna knowingly, consciously put myself in danger.
Yeah, I don't think like four scores would have done that.
No,
I
no.
don't think so. But he's
It
not
takes-
looking for that kind of adventure.
Right. It takes a special kind of person to do that. I respect him. I give him credit for doing it. And when I saw him chooching with you, I'm like, you know what? Rosie's safer. She's got somebody with her now instead of just being alone.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, it works out.
Time keeps on slipping.
You know. But
Yep.
But you can't if that's
No,
one person.
I saw a profound change in Marshall after Vegas.
But I'm not.
And
It's
he
a-
said that's the last time you're ever going to see that. So
In
I'm
other
not going
words,
to be responsible if somebody rolls up on me on the street again and they think they're going to use me for content and try to make a goof out of me. It's going to end far differently than they think it will, and I for one believe that. You know,
But like I said,
I've seen a really, I don't want to say nasty, but I've seen a very confrontational side of Marshall on the street that shocked me.
well, people saw. I called that guy out and he walked
know.
away. I was going to tear his head off.
I know.
I don't care about YouTube. I don't care about the views. I don't care about money or monetization. When somebody pisses me off, I'll take their head off. I don't care who it is. But I don't like that side of me. I don't want to bring out that side of me. And that's why.
Yeah,
to
there
me,
was a difference, D. I mean, there was a huge difference after Las Vegas. It was like somebody threw a switch. He's like, man, I'm going to tell you right now, you ever think I'm going to just be in that situation again where somebody's going to come up to me and give me a lecture, blah, 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 you can forget it.
the thing with Mr. Dirty, it was.
Well, we knew he
Rosie-
was coming. It
yeah.
wasn't planned.
Yeah,
But afterward, we met Mr. Dirty,
Right.
and we had a nice.
there was no. I wasn't in physical harm. He didn't threaten me anyway. He just came up and said something and left. That's it. But somebody comes up to me that I don't know, and I'm going to tell them right away, do not be in my space. You need to move away from my space. And if they don't move away from my space, then I'm going to have a problem. Then it's going to escalate we're gonna have a
Yeah,
problem.
I don't want that to happen.
And
I don't
and
want that to
and
happen with D. I don't want anybody to ever get into a fist confrontation
but
because then I'm gonna have to jump in.
yeah. So that's what. And people talk about the Dave thing. I use my brains. If people go back and see what happened with Dave, uh, I use the law to protect me, and he had to spend thousands of dollars to just talk about me on the internet. So there's two ways of doing it. You handle it yourself, or you go
And I
the
don't want to
legal
see
way.
anybody get hurt.
So you know what I'm saying?
In
But
my
I
experience
taught.
with YouTube, I can't think of one person in any community that's ever had violence on the street. Yeah, Ice Poseidon's been punched in the face before. He's had people rip his camera out and destroy his camera. But as far as real physical violence
Right.
is concerned, it's a different story. So, yeah, D, I don't guess you're going up north again to. Like I say, yeah, I'm not sure what your plan is. I think you're going down to Arizona and the borders down there. That would be cool. Yeah, but I don't think you're going back to Seattle and all. I don't know if you're going back to Vegas or whatever. So,
Yeah, I think you defined it, Rosie, that you like being in that element of danger, whatever it is.
a little bit,
A little bit.
not crazy amounts. Like
Right.
Baltimore was too much. You know, I might have walked that area of Detroit, that one street, because maybe they would say something. What are they going to do? Come and knock me out? I doubt it, you know. But if you're there, it's a different story.
Yeah, I mean,
Thank you, Joshy.
but no,
Hey, Lemon Day, how you doing,
I
sweetie?
taught people a lesson with Dave that what you can do legally without a lawyer. I taught people a lesson what you can do legally, going into court, having an order of protection, all that. It was a message that I want to put out to people, and this is where me and Rosie differ on YouTube. I want to put a message out to the public. If I don't know you, if I haven't screened you, if I haven't authorized you to talk to me, you're not going to come up and talk to me. And with Rosie, it's a whole different policy with her. She'll talk to anybody. That's anybody. I mean, she'll just talk to anybody that will stream snipe her. And I'm not like that. And that's where me and her like differ. I'm just not going to, that's just the way that I am. Because if I get into it with somebody and we have a verbal argument, okay, then it could escalate to the next level. And why would I want it to escalate to the next level? Why escalate it to the next level? Why not just have where it's no contact? You see what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I'm
Stay
saying.
away from it.
Do
Why
you think I want somebody to get hurt?
Yeah.
You think I want to be there videoing a all out, knockdown, drag out, physical, blood and teeth flying? No way, man.
Exactly.
I don't want that. There's no way.
Yeah. So if I think with Rosie's thing is you enjoy the content that you do. So
I do, but
you,
I don't want to. I don't want to get in a. I will.
Right.
You've seen a couple times some broads wanted to break bad with me, and I'm ready to go at it, you know. And they're up in my grill, and it's real close to pepper spray time and everything. So
yeah, the one in
D
Utah,
will tell you the one in Salt Lake City, man, was how close was she? D this close? So close.
Where you almost pulled out the pepper spray?
And I would have gone down on the streets because the whole gang would have been on top of me, but I would have had the pleasure of seeing that brat face BIT down on the ground writhing while I'm getting the crap kicked out of me. I still would have had the joy of looking over and seeing that. He knows that, but I'm not on the streets to do that. I'm not on the streets to do that kind of stuff. No way, no how. I back away from that. Back away. But the streets are where it's at. It's where content is. It's where the rubber meets the road. It's a world of taking people into that other people would be smart enough not to go into. So I'm dumb enough to want to show
There's
that world.
there's a
Yeah.
limit. There's a
Hey,
limit.
Mark, how you doing, sweetie?
There's a limit to everything, and I think Rosie has to define that limit. You knew Baltimore was over your limit.
Oh
You didn't
yeah,
get out of the car.
yeah. It was worse.
It was
than ever.
worse. Yeah.
Even Lexington Market, a public market, I almost got killed in there. You know, for just videoing walking through the public market. They would girl jump up in my grill.
Yeah.
It's not cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Phoebe, I don't generally give them any. Hey, Patty, I don't generally give it any attention or mention on the channel, but yeah, I've had some confrontations with a few haters that have rolled up on me on a couple occasions. Mark Dodge, I remember in Church where a homeless man threw a big stick at Rosie and she threw it back. I also threw his cell phone over the fence too. Guy want to break crappy with me. Kitten Cat's like, this is the worst troll chat.
But I got a question. I got a question for D Dubs. Not that he's in there. I got a question.
Yeah, I agree, D. I'll meet anybody. I'm not like Marshall, but Marshall has to be a little more guarded because he really doesn't know what's out there. For you and I, it's kind of a positive experience. And, you know, if somebody stream sniped me, which well over a dozen people have stream sniped me here and there, of course I'm going to.
For the record, Rosie, I've had positive stream snipes. Let's
I
talk.
know
You want to talk?
you had one in Tarpon Springs.
I had a one in Tarpon Springs. I had an Assyrian guy in Chicago that came up and gave me money. I had the
Swiss
one
camper Ronnie. Did
Swiss
he come
camper Ronnie. I had Border Nomad. He came up to me. So no, I don't. The stereotype that everybody's going to stream snipe you as a troll, it's not true.
No,
I've had
it's
a
not
lot
true.
of people that were.
A lot of people that don't like you aren't going to bother you looking you up.
Right, they're not. Mostly it's positive, but I'm just saying that.
Hey, Kiki.
It's a risk for anybody to meet somebody that you don't know, whether it's a YouTube or on the street. But this is one question that I had for Dita, and that Rosie's defined that she likes to be on the edge. She enjoys to live on the edge, whether it's cemetery chuching or doing the ghetto.
Yeah, I don't want to go to a fancy neighborhood to show high-end homes. It's like, yeah.
Exactly. So, the question that I had
it's not real life. It's a life I can't relate to, and that's a problem. I don't have that. Life has no relevancy to me.
Yeah, I don't. My policy is says Elvis, you don't want people saying hi to you without you're okay. If I were at a coffee shop and you'd have me on camera, I would break it. What gives you the right to do that? If you're in public, you have no right to expectation to privacy. You can videotape anybody in public. That's number one. But number two, I have the choice as a content creator, if I'm making content, who I want on my channel. If I don't want you on my channel, you're not going to be on my channel. I have the right to do that as a content creator. I have the right to meet who I want to meet, not want to meet. The question that I had for D-Dubs was this. What is it that you enjoy? What content do you truly want to make? What is the content that you want to make that you enjoy on YouTube? What is your channel? I'm trying to understand what his channel is about. Does he want to do living in a tent, driving around in a scooter? Does he want to live the van life? Does he want to do the hood choosing with Rosie? What is it? I'm just trying to understand.
Mark, well, give him a chance to answer. You know.
Well, my channel is about
the
van
thing
life.
I can tell you about D is like, if we can hang out and have fun, then it doesn't matter like what we're doing.
Right.
We could be at poolside. We could be at the Green Door in Vegas. And we're very chill with each other. You know, I mean, it's the best thing about D is the flexibility to just say, yeah, that sounds good. Okay, yeah, let's hop in the car and do that. Let's go over there. Let's go to the Green Door. Okay.
I understand the stuff that you
and
like
it's
to do.
like
I'm just trying to understand.
It's like you. We went to the nude beach. I didn't think anything about it. D and I went to the Green Door. I was topless. I didn't think anything, anything.
Right,
You know, it's like it's all the experience of gathering for
right,
YouTube, and just like you were cool. You know, to
right.
go down. So I thought that that was,
No, I
I
asked
thought
this.
that that was really
Yeah,
cool. You know, to have that flexibility and do that.
I asked you the question about
My
D. What is
lungs are
he?
just clearing out from smoking. So
I asked this question about D, and I asked you, what does this guy like to do? And you said that he enjoys to go camping in a tent and have a
he
scooter
loves
and being in the.
he doesn't like going into the city.
Okay,
This is the difference that D and I have.
okay,
You and I have this in common. We go into town. Other people like to go out to the countryside.
right, right,
That's the way D is. Excuse me. Because he made it very clear he does not like to be. He does not like to be in Walmart, you know, parked in
okay,
Walmarts and things like that. Whereas I love that because there's usually going to be a Planet Fitness or something around I can get cleaned up.
right.
Oh, oh.
Well, he does like to meet people like you. That's one thing that
Yeah.
you guys have in common. You want to meet all these people that follow you. You want to do this, the stream houses. I see that that's something that could work out to do that. Uh, Meeting people, yeah, meeting people. So,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah,
see,
he's very easy to get along with.
right.
Marshall's easy.
I'm
Marshall's easy
I
to
have a
get
very
along with.
specialized channel. My channel is about van life and RVs and nomadic life. I'm focused. I don't. Rosie has,
I'm everybody's mother, Mark Dodge.
yeah. Rosie has a much more broader audience. So, but
He's like some kind of mother, you know.
Rosie, you're like a team player. You're like one of those. You're like the. You're one of those people that works well with a big group of people.
Yeah, I'm a good
With
point guard. I run the
point
offense, you know.
exactly.
Exactly.
And with me, I have to be. I only deal good with a very small group of
Laura, I
people.
missed your comment, honey. Could you repost it?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah. I just. That's the thing. So basically, what you're saying is a lot of the things that you like to do, D did. Have you ever did anything that he likes? Has he
Well,
ever suggested anything to you? Say, hey, let's do something.
Well,
Has
I
he
mean,
ever
I tried
suggested?
to help him out when he needed to go get stuff for his bike, and
Okay.
I tried to help him out. You know, I mean, I'm not a selfish person.
Right.
We ran up and down the road. I followed him. He had a flat tire. I mean, I care about people. I put out for people. I give a hoot. You know, I'm a team player. I'm like a point guard on a basketball team. I'm just out there getting it done. You know.
Right.
But is there anything particular he wanted to do? No, because he's not the kind of person that has like, well, we're in Vegas, Rosie. We got to go to the mob museum, or we got to go to ride the the big Ferris wheel, the link wheel, or whatever down there. He's just like, I'd be like, hey man, you want to go? You know, Black Bigot says Twain and Swenson is the worst neighborhood in Vegas. You want to go chooch there? He's like, yeah, let's go.
Right.
Or you want to go black widow hunting? Yeah, let's go. You know.
My only two issues out with
Yeah, go
Rosie's,
skydiving. Forget that, D.
my only two issues with
You know
Rosie's
what? I'd be the
content.
dumb bastard that didn't pack the chute right. You know.
My only two issues with Rosie's content is chooching in the ghetto hood areas. I'm not going to do that. And the second one is I will only
Meet
I
who you
will
wanna
only meet people who I have to. If I meet people, they have to be pre-approved by me. Nobody's just going to come up and meet me because they just want to meet Elvis Travels. That's where me and her are different. So,
Laura,
those are
what
the
is
two
that?
things.
What does that mean? Rosie, I just tried my sister's vibration machine. Amazing, less than 300. I think she should get one. More views, more money with you.
What is that?
Are you talking about like a Sibian or something? I ride like naked, or what are we talking about? My sister's vibration machine. I don't know. I had a guy wanted to send me a Sibian.
What is that?
It's like a, it's like a dildo that you ride on the. It's like a.
But you're a top.
That's what I'm saying. Doesn't matter to
You're
these
not. Are
people.
you not? Is this? I
It's
thought it's not
like
adult rated
I'm
here.
giving
Are
you
you adult
a.
rated
It's
here?
don't. It's no. It's not.
Oh, okay. I don't want you to
I
get
didn't
strikes.
say a dirty word.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just saying. I mean, I don't know. It's uh yeah, I don't know. I guess I miss yeah, that's what it is, a Sibian. They're like you stand on it and it vibrate. I don't know. I just this thing they wanted to send me was like a thing you ride on. I don't guys like do a video for $1,000.
But you're a top though. You're not a bottom.
Would you
Why are you even talking about that?
I'm just telling you what's that? I don't know. Jeez. Why you get all bent out of shape? I was just laughing about what this guy wanted to send me, and I'm
I'll
like, I
send
don't
you.
got room to put this thing anywhere, and I'm not doing a video for you. All right, well, scrap that anyway. I don't know. Yeah, that's Cheryl's like, oh God, please don't talk about. Cheryl, you're too funny. Anyway. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's like a hobby horse vibrator. Yeah, it's right day on my way to Arizona. Is that cool? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Just let me know when it's gonna be, D. Yeah, yep. Uh,
Yeah, I was telling Narcy how you do stuff on the edge, and he's like, "What's
well,
going on with
he's
Rosie?"
isn't
He's like,
he's.
is Rosie kind of out of her mind, or what is she doing?" I'm like, "I don't think. No, you're
Well,
not out of your
Narsai
mind."
went with me. I mean, he went with me.
Right? Yeah. She just likes when people say, "I guess does Rosie do this for YouTube or?" She just likes being living on the edge. People do different things to live on the edge,
Yeah, I don't
you
know.
know. But
I don't go out of my way. These meringue cookies were like a flop. Let me see if these things are dry. Oh no, they all do.
I think, in my opinion, watching Rosie's content, even with D, I'd like to see you guys do stream houses and meet other people, and that would be more fun than doing like the hood chooches. If you guys did that, that'd be cool. If you guys did stream houses, meet other people, go to tourist areas, show people the nice cities. But I don't know, like the hood chooching stuff is. I mean, to me, it's. I'd rather do driving through that than be on foot. I don't think it's worth it doing it on foot. You could just drive and do that. I'm having coffee. I'm okay. But this is my opinion, and I'm glad that Rosie did the driving chooches. We had fun doing those in Milwaukee.
You had a beer earlier.
Yeah, I did, but I'm having coffee here. So that's just my opinion. If you guys did like the stream houses and met up other people, that'd be fun to watch. And uh, that's what I think would be more fun. As a fan of Rosie, I'm a fan of Rosie O'Kelly, just like you guys are. Meet other people, do stream houses.
Yeah, I just don't want to see anybody get hurt. That's
Right.
Right.
Well, I'm not going to be in Rosie's content that much longer because I'm going to go back to Chicago pretty soon. I got a family and mom to see, so after the van build is done, I might go and we might take a little trip down south to San Diego. And after that, I'm not even going to be on here at the Rancho. I'm not going to be on Rosie's channel or content for a while until she comes back to the Midwest, which is who knows, will be summer or fall or whenever. So, but I'm just saying my opinion. I watch Rosie stuff here and there. Uh, I think it'd be fun to see her do stream houses and meet other people, rather than doing the hood chooching and all that. I'm just not into that, but that would be fun. So that'll be fun to see that. I don't know, all you Rosie fans, what do you guys want to see Rosie do? I'm just not into the hood chooch and stuff, you know. I'd like to see her meet other people, maybe do stream houses, but that's just my opinion.
What are you going to do when you get back to Chicago?
Oh, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see my mom and try to get in contact with family a little bit because I've been away for a while. And if Mr. X is there, I'm going to see what we can do more on the van chassis wise. Chassis work. Elvis, will you chooch with me in Chicago on 95th Street? I don't like to watch. I said before, I don't like to walk chooch. I like to drive chooch. I don't think there's any point. I always used to cruise around. I told Rosie for years. I just don't think it's. I think it's more fun to drive chooch than walk chooch in the ghettos. So
Well, you can cover a lot more ground.
you can cover a lot more ground. It's
Yeah, I
safer.
agree.
If you want, you can get out. I'm just not into the way.
Yeah.
It's just my opinion. So you can cover more ground. So, but I mean, yeah.
Now, I was just curious if you would do anything in Chicago or just kind of just hang out, you know.
Well, I think I'm not going to change anything in my routine of what I usually do. You know, I think, you know, I've been living the same life all these years. I don't think I would change anything, basically. The only thing that would be changed is that the van has changed. And that would be, I would be showing that to a lot of people. The channel is going to be more about the van than what I do now that the van is done. But that's the only change, basically. You know.
Yeah, I agree. You want to have interaction with people too.
That's what Rosie wants. So
That's what I love.
yeah.
Being on the street like Dee and I have had some
Yeah.
great pop-up parties, and he didn't freak out about that. You know,
Right.
I mean, he was protective, but we still had a good time because we went in with it. We went in with respect. We didn't go in with disrespect. Like, hey,
Right.
we're gonna put these people and do this and just make
Right.
these people look like horses, honey. How you doing, Punky?
But let's talk
We
about.
went in with a lot of respect for the people.
Let's be
and
realistic,
that's the
Rosie. How
difference.
long can you sustain a channel on that kind of hood chooches? Let's be honest. Let's be kind of realistic here. I mean, are you going to run the channel where you're doing stream houses and meeting people, or are you going to do these chooches? What is the future of your channel? Where do you go from here? Like, I know that you're doing it with D-Dubs, but is that really going to be the foundation of the channel?
Well, no, I don't really have a.
Are you going to sustain in the long run doing it?
I don't really have a foundation
Right.
thing for the channel. I live my life and then people follow along with it. I don't
what you
go
do.
out and say, "Oh, I'm going to do this for YouTube." I go to Las Vegas and I have fun and well, I'll crank this on for YouTube now and
Right.
and have a good time. I'm not setting up things just for the sake of Vegas.
Right.
Yeah, that's it, Patricia. That's one of my biggest videos on YouTube on the Murphy channel is how to unstick galvanized old galvanized pipes. Yep.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
it.
is that the Insane Chef?
Yeah.
There
Hey,
it
Chef,
is.
how you doing? Yeah, I enjoy your stuff, Chef. Good to see you.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about it.
I don't know,
Long run
Laura.
things-
Look up vibration plate. It eases. Okay, so it's something that you stand on. Okay.
If you're going to get on the road, what is the foundation of your channel? Are you going to do stream chooches and meet people, or are you going to do
Well,
hood
you
chooching?
told me I should get
What are you gonna
involved
do?
with the RV community, right?
But you're not getting involved with our community. You
Well,
haven't even
I
got your
can't
feet wet.
hear.
Yeah, you can't
I'm
hear.
still
No.
working on your van. How
Yeah.
can I get involved with the RV community?
No, you can't. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're already selling me short. Oh, you're not going to get involved with the.
I don't. Yeah, I'm just saying. where do you go from here with your channel? When you're on the road, when you're here at the Rancho, it's one thing. But when you get on the road, you got a choice. I mean, which direction is your channel going? Is it hood choo-choos with Rosie? Is it stream houses to meet people?
I'd
Is
like to
it is it
push
RV
more. I'd
community?
like
What are
to
you gonna do?
push more to stream houses. Yeah, I
I
think
think
that
you would
would be
have fun
good.
doing that or something. I was just saying that
Judy said, "What are your plans for your prepping channel?"
for my prepping channel, I do want to get into prepping. I do want to get into prepping. I want to get into. I want to get into doing some getting into that, into more of that. But I'm just saying, like I said, as far as your channel, and I was telling D Dubs and everybody else, I think it'd be more fun as a Rosie O'Kelly fan and as a D Dubs fan to see you guys stream house and meet other people. I think that would be more fun if you guys did more of that than the hood
Yeah,
choo
there
as
you
a
go,
fan,
Samantha.
as a subscriber and fan like everybody else. So hopefully you'll do
I'd
that. I
still
don't
like
know.
to set up something this summer, a
Right.
month or two at a beach place, and I have some people that would be willing to contribute some to that. It
Right.
would be great to have people come down and be there. I want to be in a set location for a month or two and be able to enjoy great weather. And
Right.
finally, I was driving a lot last summer. This time, I'd like to be a little stationary and
Static,
have
you
a
mean?
place that people could come. Like, if you want to see me, come. Here's where I am. If you
Here's
want
where
to
I'm
come
at.
down and hang out, you wanna hit the beach or something like that, then here's where I'm gonna be.
Yeah, I want to get into more into prepping. I want to get some products for prepping, something that fit in the van. I want to get more prepping as part of the nomadic life. I want to get more into that. So
Lemon Day, thank you. Congrats on your no smoking journey. You can do it. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Thank you, Lemon Day. Day number, it's
Congrats
now.
on your no smoking journey, Rosie. Smiley face. You can do it.
Thank you,
uh,
sweetie. 73 hours, well clear of smoking now. I will never smoke again in my life, period.
can I
Thank
answer?
you, sweetie.
I'd like to answer Fundy Coast. He's
Hey,
hardly a
Amanda.
prepper, a preparation. Uh, a nomad is a prepper by default. I've been living in my van almost 5 years. I haven't had to rely on the grid. I haven't had to rely on anybody but myself and what I made here on YouTube in my van. I've been prepared more than the average person who lives a sticks and bricks life.
Do you feel like you've been
I've been
deprived of anything, or do you feel like it was good? You feel like you had a great. Did you miss anything in those 5 years, or did you feel
of
like?
doing the life
Yeah.
of
Did you? Is there
uh,
anything you missed about the ham and egging life at all, or was it all pretty darn good for?
well, no, I had my good times and bad times, but I believe what when people say
Mark
when
Dodge.
people say somebody living in a van is not a prepper, has nothing. Of course, it has everything to do with prepping. If I didn't have this van of mine, I'd be homeless now. My family sold the property. I lost my dad's home. I would have been out on the streets. So by having a van and living in a van, just doing that, not having all these fancy guns and all this free dried foods and all this stuff that preppers have, but just by living in a van by default and not being homeless
Thank you,
and
Lemon
being able
Day.
to sustain myself in a vehicle, that is like being a prepper. Of course it is. I was prepared. I prepared myself that I was
Did you
going to lose
miss
everything.
anything from the ham and egging world from the prior 5 years, or you didn't care about
What do you mean, like? What do you
bigger
mean?
amount of room maybe to be in? Did it ever bother you to be in a small area, or is there anything you missed from the ham and egging when you went over full time?
Is there anything I
van
miss
life?
about living in an apartment or having a
Yeah,
job? What's the question exactly?
both of them.
Oh, both. Is there anything that I
Yeah,
miss about having a
apartment
job
and
or living in
a
an apartment?
house. Yeah.
I didn't miss living in an apartment because it was a waste of
Nice,
money.
D.
All the money that you make, you give to rent. So I miss nothing about living in. I mean, about
But
paying
you
paying
do
for an
have the
apartment.
enjoyment of the place you're living when you pay your rent.
Yeah, I do. But I felt that it wasn't worth it. As far as having a job, do I miss having a 9 to 5 job? I miss having the security, the financial security that a 9 to 5 job gives you over YouTube. Is it as fun as making money on YouTube? No. But that's the answer. Yeah, you have financial security when you have a job, and you don't have the same kind of security when you do YouTube. So, but I didn't miss nothing about living in an apartment and paying all this money just to live, to having a roof over my head. That's the worst investment anybody can make, especially a single man. So
Houseless but not homeless.
exactly.
You
So I
know.
don't. But
Hello, Cheryl. Yeah, have a good one,
but
Kim. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and close it out now myself. Thank you, Marshall, for being on. And
yeah,
the meringue stuff just didn't turn it. The oven wasn't on
it
right.
wasn't.
Tomorrow I'll be. I may eat it straight up. When Marshall's up later, I'll make some whipped cream and put it on top of that pie there. I think it turned out good. It's kind of set. It's still warm in there. I just checked it. So tomorrow night in Kitchen Stadium, chicken cacciatore over linguine. And
All right.
nobody's pushing Marshall out of the Rancho, and I want to just be crystal clear about this. He's been a decent guest here. He's been very respectful of Jen and the property here, and he's been no kind of drag on things here. He's been a good guest. I don't want anybody to ever believe otherwise here. Okay, so am I in a hurry to get the van built done? Yeah, only in as far, not to dump Marshall out, but as far as wanting to be like on the road and be down into the warm sunshine. But now the weather kind of changed here a little bit, so I'm a little happier. Marshall will tell you I'm a very weather-driven sun person. If it's not sunny, then it's going to be some tough, tough, tough days. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much. Thank you, Lemon Day, and everybody else for your wonderful support tonight. Thank you, Marshall, for shitty.
Yeah, I just want to say one last thing. Sherry Anna on the side chat, a beautiful RVer nomad slash I think BBW from Ohio. I am looking forward again. Please subscribe to her. Everybody subscribe to her. I'm looking forward to seeing you on camera and seeing your Class C motorhome on camera. I hope you put the video
Thank you,
out by
Lemon
tomorrow.
Day. It'll be a good one tomorrow night. We got plenty of firewood already stacked up. It's going to be very cold, but we'll have a good time tomorrow night. And I will make a classic Italian chicken cacciatore. Okay. Yeah, Bill Elliott, a little slip of the tongue. All right,
you see what
guys.
she says, Roman?
Your Freudian slip is showing. I know. I know, Lindsay. All right, guys. You know what's also nice?
Listen.
2 hours and 22 minutes, and I didn't disconnect from
the
Streamlabs. What do you think about that?
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
All right, pay your taxes this year. Reminds me, we have a appointment to throw ourselves on the mercy of the Internal Revenue Service down. We'll of course have a video of crawling up the steps of the IRS building. It should be legendary, guys. Got to get the king on the right path, right? All right, everybody. Any final words tonight?
Yeah, I think it's been a fun chat. It was fun that D-Dubs came in. I think he kind of defined.
Thank you, Sherry.
What the whole Chooch and Rosie is, and where he stands and everything. And it's fun to see Sherry Ann in here. I look forward to seeing her, like I said, her own video. And I hope we see you guys tomorrow. And I hope, people, it's 2020. It's a new year. It's a new decade. And hey, it's a new beginning. So election year is an exciting year. So hopefully everybody will just, just enjoy life and be positive. It's too short. Life is too short to hate.
Noise.
Is that in the bathroom? It's like a ticking noise, right?
Sounded weird. I don't know if it's the dryer. Sometimes it'll spin every 15 minutes just to keep the clothes from getting wrinkled. There we go, Sherry Anna. Yeah, maybe I'll bikini up for you tomorrow. All right, everybody. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. And thanks for keeping it fun on here tonight. So appreciate it. Once again, thank you, Marshall. I'm really getting excited. Yeah. The van build is moving,
Yep.
moving forward, and Marshall's had full holiday season here on the Rancho.
Yep.
New Year's at Janet, the whole shebang. Damn.
I hope we see another guest in the Shine Shack at the
All
Rancho.
right, D's going live. Okay, everybody.
Okay.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right. Good.